Hello, awesome nautists. Welcome, welcome. I bet you were expecting Nidrokus, but alas, he's been working overtime and Benz cannot afford to pay him anymore. So you have me, Kaizi, joined by another esteemed individual. Dude, I cannot. That's one of the accents I can't really do. All right. A good variety of voices, maybe. We are folks that are good with our vocals. Well, today we have the long-awaited Yoolip 1v1 showcase. We have a bracket and everything, and a bunch of players who think they have what it takes to be the best Yoolip in Awesomenauts. Duke it out. Only one. Yes, yes. Let's get started with that. Our first match we have is going to be Magno versus Frankie 3. Any word on these players you might have? It's true. Uh, Definitely. He self-proclaimed best at every single knot. And at the game. I mean, for those who don't know Magno, he is the trophy Yoolip player in the Krapos server. You will always see him posting clips on Yoolip and just going like 15-0 every game on this guy. And it's kind of showing right now. Yeah. All right. That's true. We mostly see him in the 3v3s where he's heavily reliant on his teammates, but now in a scenario where he's by himself, he's got to learn to fend for himself. Oh, yeah, I am seeing that. Okay, we're seeing a lot of jump pad plays. Oh, we're stalling now. Oh, no, you cannot self-heal. Right, but I believe with this build here, they have the upgrade that gives you an attack speed bonus with every health pack pickup, so that's the synergy here. They're experimenting in real time. Honestly, I feel like we're not getting as much value out of the dino damage in itself rather than the attack speed you get from the pickups, actually. Dude, it's been very important in these engagements to actually hit the dot ring on the gaze, having to be in your opponent's face for it. Did I? Oh, would you look at that? They're right. No, the owl commentary lost forever.
Damn, responding to ghosts. I had some very funny comments, man.
Oh no,
So
great.
good.
First day on the job. I'm losing
That's alright.
500 Benz bucks out the gate.
Oh no, I don't know how many you can afford to lose, man.
Dude, rent's kind of rough right now. I needed the 500.
Yeah. Well, Magno got out to an early lead, but Frankie is, fighting back. They're doing like this jumping exchange of auto attacks, which, I mean, I suppose if you are more consistent landing it,
Hmm.
you can keep applying pressure that way.
I think it is interesting that we
Oh.
Dude, Frankie living on the
Oh my
slowest.
god, Magno missed the gaze, Frankie missed the gaze, then Magno just whacked him once to kill.
Maybe the old man reflexes are transferring over.
Oh yeah, it's infectious.
Dude, as I said before, Gaze with the dot damage is like half their health.
Yeah, I guess with Dot, there is it really Dot? It's so quick. I guess it is. Yeah, I like it shows how little I've played with Yoolip, but I guess because they need to be really close when they land the gaze, they can't really play like super far back. But
Right.
also, it's like if you're good with your movement on this map, I feel like it's really hard to uh get your opponent in a situation where they can't just like jump pad away from you. I don't know. I feel like realistically, you shouldn't be getting hit by the DOT of gaze at least.
Right.
But I don't know.
It's
I'm pretty
spacing is
sure.
weird.
Yeah. Do you know? If, it looks like range eye is in place. So
Yeah, definitely. Whether trying to balance whether you want like safe damage or the big damage might be a bit of skill expression there. Ooh, Magno's running away with this. 2 more kills till the first win. Oh, yeah, Frankie still got some fight left in him.
he does. He's putting up a fight. Never known Frankie to play much
Dude.
Yoolip. I know he plays Rocco. But I
Ooh.
mean, if you ask the guy what characters he plays in scrims, he'll list like all the ones he doesn't, and it's like 5 of them. So
We'll see. We'll see. I guess his inexperience is showing a little bit here.
yeah, I'm like okay, compared to the Skolder 1v1s from the other day, right?
Hmm.
Those the sets were mostly over in like 4.5 minutes. These are lasting a little longer in like the 6 to 7 minute range. 6, 7.
Why? How could you?
Yeah, but
That just might be the nature of the character,
yeah,
because like
I'm for
his
sure
damage
with
output isn't as
it's
high.
low. Yeah, with Skolder, you can like combo someone to death very, very quickly. Uh, Skolder just does a ton of damage,
Right, right.
but
Honestly, I think it would go faster if Amp was included on the auto attack in this kit. It doesn't appear to be so.
yeah, I mean, I made a version of this where the characters have every single upgrade.
Hmm.
Uh, so that I feel like it kind of works because that way,
Oh,
how should I put it? Like no one's gonna be missing an upgrade. Ooh, damn yeah. The
first game.
simultaneous wax.
Oh, huh. First game
Yeah.
going to Magno. Let's
If
us
we asked Frankie,
switch over real
okay,
quick to the
I
next
didn't need to
game.
check. It was already the Frankie let's call it rationale was already in chat. I don't want to use the word excuse, but
Rationale.
yeah, he's just explaining himself. You know it is.
That's right. It's good to know how the players are thinking when these things are happening. Like voice cons would be pretty cool. All right, we have the next game coming up now. This is game 2 of Frankie versus Magno. This is a best of 3, so Magno is on match points.
How is Frankie gonna fare with his back against the wall? Is he like a cornered beast? Is he like a tiger that just gets more dangerous when the stakes are high?
uh, I know you were streaming the other day and brought up like the Smash allegory. I figure that Frankie has always been like the Mango type. When the crowd's in his favor, he just pops off.
I think it's I don't know that many players by their play style in Smash Bros, but I feel like it's if the stars align, uh, if Frankie gets plenty of sleep, if his ceiling doesn't cave in, if his internet doesn't mess up. So like, it happens every once in a while that all the stars
Right.
align and then you really see, the beast unleashed. The question is like, is today one of those days?
Maybe not. I mean, these players didn't really have an opportunity to practice the Yoolip 1v1s, right? It's looking like Magno was just running
Well,
away with this
anyone had the
now.
opportunity. I was offering free 1v1s on any character. You gotta want to practice, you know? How serious are these players about it? I don't think any of them practiced in advance for the Scolder 1v1s. They just relied on like, a decade of muscle memory. But
The whole
okay, so that
decade.
was an interesting gaze from Frankie. We call that a spacing gaze. You fire in the opposite direction of your opponent,
That's
and
true.
just the mental damage that was pretty cool actually.
I think
Yeah.
there was an attempt to read the jump pad, but Magno didn't quite take it immediately.
Mm.
Oh,
Wow. It's
what?
kind of amazing how close the health, remaining health has been, like in a lot of these kills.
Right, right. And we're
I
actually
guess it's
seeing.
a little, like, I'm kind of surprised though, because it feels like a character where the damage would be mostly like one way. Uh, I
I think
think the fact that these characters can't gaze each other at the same time is kind of like the crux of the Ulip 1v1.
right.
Like other characters like Frog, when one Frog dashes, the other one's gonna dash. They're gonna like, clash, kind of like, two uh lancers, jousting, but
Have at thee.
wow, again, very close. It's
Nope, awkward spawn there. It is.
correct me if I'm wrong. I can't remember if this is better or worse than it was last round. Like the scores, it's a difference of 3 right now. Okay, but Frankie's
Oh,
even
four,
wait, no, Frankie's
yeah.
in the lead.
Look, the
Wait,
adaptation.
I yeah, it's kind of hard to tell because they're both playing on the same skin. I usually, but one of them is red, so.
Yes, 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 yes. I think the normal Yulo combo of dinos into gaze, we haven't really been seeing that hit a lot
No,
in
I
past few
think
days.
they're mostly using dinos as like I'm gonna the next couple seconds right in front of me have like a potent hurt box. I'm just gonna like track you as if I'm like a melee character. If
Mm-hmm.
we just track with dinos the whole time, it's a pretty solid chunk of damage. But on this map, that can be hard to do.
Quite. These pesky platforms.
They're just going around in circles. Wow. Well,
Speaking of platforms.
it looks like the dinos have duration because by the time that Frankie died, I think the dinos bit him a little bit. I don't know if
Oh,
they actually took damage, but
this it's like the gnome spawn camp technique in the Scolder.
exactly, exactly. It's a little bit frowned upon. It's kind of like the forbidden tactic. But all is fair when so much is on the line here today.
So much, so much. I believe the winner of this gets 3,000 Ben's bucks from my
That
sources.
and we all know of course, we obviously all know the Ben's Bucks to USD conversion rate, and
Yes, yes.
you're looking at like,
Retirement.
you're looking at retirement. Yeah, they're just this is a little goofy, sometimes when they just like whack each other and then
Very, very
you got
comical,
you got
yeah.
low enough that the gaze insta killed. I guess by playing this, you get a feel for exactly how much gaze does. Like
Right.
with Frog, the combo, it's like you might land the dash but not hammer pants. You might land hammer pants but not the dash. You might hit both. So you never quite know if someone is on lethal outside of like how many auto attacks it'll take to kill them. But here with your eye, you always know exactly how much health they're going to be losing.
That
Wow, they
cancel
actually
could
against each
be,
other. That's the first time we've seen that.
and
This entire
that almost made the difference between Frankie's stock there, but it did end up in a trade because of that dot.
yeah.
Oh, he's baiting jump pad again. You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see a gaze off the map.
I would be surprised. I can't imagine much of a reason that they'd want to hover there because Gaze is so long range. I don't imagine there's going to be as much jump pad play.
Hmm.
But this really is just like
Oh,
only two
it actually
players.
looks like Frankie took this game.
Wow.
Like 3 kills. That means we're
We're,
moving to a game 3.
this is crazy. This is
Wait.
We saw no game threes all of the Skoldir 1v1 day except for the grand finals. Now we're getting a one in the very first game.
I think the beast has awoken inside of Franklin here. We're just switching over real quick.
Turns out he is like a caged animal.
Right.
Oh wait, he lost?
That's right.
Okay.
It's 1-1
Dude,
now.
is it?
Yep, the score
Okay,
is
Frankie
1-1.
said dude no, so I was like, what's he saying dude no about?
I am not sure. I was given 3 games, so this is the decider.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, nothing to say. Okay. 0-0. Magna, ooh, another clash of gazes.
Yeah.
Very interesting. And Magna just
I mean,
managed
he
to
probably
crack
is
it.
better in those situations because he, in pubs, a lot of times you will see Yoolip mirrors. He's a very surprisingly popular character.
Yeah, it's a little inexplicable almost the way that you see Yoolip so much. At least a couple of years back, he was like the most seen character in pubs.
Right.
I think maybe new players gravitate to a character where it's like you do the setup and then it's on your teammates to do the follow up, but takes slightly less pressure in that way. Maybe
I think
I don't know.
design-wise, he's also just very... I think he's very cool, like, design-wise, and, like, lore and all that.
Oh yeah, the Mesozoic is actually the time period that he got sent back to in the lore. So this is a lore compliance stream for all you
Hmm.
people worried about that.
It looks like Frankie has the lead here. Mrs. Gaze, it might even up with this.
They're chasing each other. They're
Doing a little Scooby-Doo in the middle
yeah.
area.
The Yoolip auto attacks are so like they look so goofy when that's like all they're doing. It's just like two old guys like bashing each other with canes. It's,
Bar fight, bar fight, bar fight.
the geriatric, the bar fight at like a Margaritaville in Florida. Nothing but geriatrics.
Oh,
Wow.
here we go. Magno now taking the lead.
I
The
wonder if we're
cancel
gonna.
gaze.
Oh yeah, another clash. The more they're playing, the more they're doing that. I think that shows that their reaction time is getting sharper as they play because they're managing to like either that or after the first time it happens to sync up, they just spam it the first millisecond that's off cooldown. So
I mean,
it could just be like frame one they do dinos and then the frame that it ends they gaze. That honestly makes more sense.
I think, yeah, the dinos keep channeling even when he's stunned, so if they're facing an unfortunate direction into the dinos, that could make or break a stock.
Yeah, I did notice a little bit of host difference. I'm not 100% certain in what ways it impacts, but definitely I noticed that like there were a couple more like sus feeling deaths when I was not the host compared to when I was, but I think the ping is generally the same between two players regardless of hosts.
Right.
I'm not certain.
See, the beast is still fighting back here.
Yeah, Magno is he's not playing with his food. He's being very aggro in the way that he's chasing Frankie, but Frankie took that chance to fire back. Ooh,
Okay, gaze after gaze in the story of this game.
he's after I guess.
Sometimes
I
you
feel like
gaze into the abyss, and the abyss gaze back.
yeah, because Frankie did dinos there, he was missing a couple seconds where I was off of cooldown, which let Magno get his back, so that they could then exchange to win that. There's a little bit of like game theory-esque, like is it bad to do something first, or like is it good to
Right.
wait to be the one reacting? I think most of the time it is, but
To be first?
to be the one reacting, I
Ah,
think you
okay.
want to be reacted to mistakes and opportunities, not like
Well, I
not
guess in
don't
that
try anything.
situation,
Yeah.
Frankie reacted and canceled, so...
Yeah, I think it's because when you punish something where there's an opening, on average, it tends to be better than like the kind of opening. Oh, and that's the first time I think we've seen a DOT trade the way that we do sometimes in Skull 1v1s.
This is game point here, match point even. Magno 1 kill away from moving on.
Yeah, Knockdown has turned up the heat. He, good job. Oh,
Oh,
really?
is that a kill?
Frankie. Oh my God!
Not
Wait, I'm
quite.
gonna count it. Yeah, that was very lucky for Frankie, honestly. But
His
the way that
final lease on
he
life.
dropped down with that gaze, I did like that. That was a clean play.
Oh, that
Oh,
might be the decider.
that puts you at a big disadvantage. I feel like there's a character where you can come back, but it's gonna be close, I
Yep.
guess.
Oh, the bigger beast won that one. Let's just say.
He's the biggest beast.
Biggest beast. Hoping to see him in the finals again,
Frankie, I
maybe.
don't know what CP is supposed to refer to, man. That's a sus like
Yeah, please
acronym.
refrain from such language in this chat. Thank you.
Yeah, or just like write out the full word or something. 'Cause I don't know what that means.
CPU, what a guy.
CPU? My CPU? That's a bad letter to miss in that
Yeah,
one.
yeah, critical mistype here.
Uh-huh.
Let's move on to the next game we're setting up. It's actually going to be against two players I think everyone should know. It's going to be Love and Luna.
Whoa, Luna, a last minute sub in for Sheldon, from what I hear.
Oh, interesting, interesting. You think these players like Yoolip? Is that why they're here?
I I don't know, man. I think like half the people in this chat are people who played in it. But the other half, I guess they're just, if a not stream is on, might as well watch. But maybe they're Yoolip fanatics, man. I always underestimate how popular this character is. So
Honestly, I have a lot of fun playing Yoolip too. The dopamine of hitting the gaze, it's actually unmatched. I will not lie.
it is. I've yet to experience that because I think I've played like 2 games of Yoolip in my life. I mean, I did hit some gazes there, but I think they were both losses, so it's hard to remember the dopamine.
Let's see, what game two already opening with the cancel gaze. Looks like you're going second theory. There's a lot of backing up to it.
I like the use of skins. We saw no skins the first game, but now we have 2 players who are dedicated to Yoolip. They don't mind making that monetary investment
Alright,
if it
alright.
helps their gameplay. Uh,
I believe the gear one is free though, so I'm not sure.
ooh, well, we all pay in time. No, the gear one's not. Wait, that's his default skin. I'm talking about like the 8-bit Yoolip. That's one of their really
No, the
premium
8-bit one,
skins.
yeah.
Yeah, that's like their most expensive one actually.
Do you think
So
Yoolip is
big
you think Luna's playing with pixels on right now?
is that a setting? Wait, you can make the whole game look
It's
8-bit?
a slash pixel in your chat, and your screen will just pixelate specifically on the 8-bit Yoolip skin.
Wait, I never knew that. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, giving himself a handicap for fun.
I mean, I would do that just for the style.
I mean, he's kind of styling right now, up 2-0.
I feel like it's not. I haven't seen the pixelated effect, but I feel like they can't be like that debilitating. Like this game is not as much precision as it is like,
Mm-hmm.
can you track with dinos? Can you like position yourself so like the gaze is disproportionately good for you? Yeah. Imagine how different this like mode would be if healing was enabled. They do nothing
Right.
but like camp with dinos. Yeah, it would be absolutely cancer. I mean, it must have been that it was.
Didn't want to be too campy. Actually, like, engage.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
one thing to mind, different from Smash, we have no timer in this format, so nothing will happen if you camp someone out.
Yeah, you can wait as long as you want. So, I mean, I think the measures taken to reduce the camping are probably pretty necessary.
Yeah, the games have been fairly fast, so it's efficient. Dude, nothing on the board for Love. Let's see how she changes up her game plan to try to get something.
These top players, they're very adaptable. They download their opponent's play style, and then once they've recreated it as like a detailed model in their mind,
Mm-hmm.
they can basically play the rest of the game in their heads like 2 chess grandmasters, and they
Speaking
can
of the
decide who's the
adaptation,
better, you know.
Love on the board now.
Yeah. But once you get advanced enough, you can play a whole 1v1 game in your head. just like verbally calling out what you do, you know?
Left, right, left, right, left, right, jump.
Yep, yep. I jump in the air. I hit you with the gaze, and
Uh,
you're dead.
strength roll.
Okay. Well, Love has put some score on the board, so it's not over. I mean, that just goes to show you, as the players play more of this mode, they learn quicker.
Hmm.
Could have also been Luna. Maybe he practiced in the lab, so he got some experience in this matchup prior.
Quite,
Uh,
quite.
There's a possibility.
I think, do you think Yoolip is easier on keyboard and mouse than controller? Because I believe Luna is a controller player and Love is on keyboard and mouse. I wonder if that makes any difference in terms of play.
Damn, yeah. I mean, I know that controller players, like, they have a smaller character pool, but they tend to be, like, pretty good on those characters
Hmm.
because they play the ones where it's, like, naturally, yeah, right? I mean, I'm kind of surprised. Like, Yoolip does require, I mean, he's a skill shot, right? I think, like, any
Right.
character with a somewhat precise skill shot, better on mouse and keyboard, but
Yeah, because you know, Scolder, like, a lot of controller players like playing Scolder. So,
yeah, well, Scoldy requires actually literally zero aim. He's, like, the only character in the game that's true for.
really funny.
No, it's true. If you think about it, like you literally do not need to aim on Scolder. You just have two directions you can go.
I guess
Uh,
so. Oh, it looks like it was a
wow.
dot kill posthumously to nab the win for Luna there.
Posthumously, indeed, because it was very humorous. Uh, yeah. Well,
Humorous.
that's game one in favor of
Game
Luna,
one, yes.
but
This
who
is the
knows?
next stage of bracket, by the way. The first match was round one. This is round two.
Hmm. You might. Are you putting up the interlay between?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay, necessary.
No spoilers for you. All right, game two between Love and Luna. It's very surprising how airborne these old men have been in the past two games, right? For a very grounded character, they've been fighting a lot in the air in these 1v1s.
Yeah, they were agile. I mean, it's a little sad that this is not a matchup where the death zone on the edges seems to matter at all.
Hmm.
Because I think with Yoolip, like, obviously, if you gaze as the other Yoolip's going into it, they just bounce to safety. If they're jumping towards it and you gaze them in midair, he will just decelerate, instantly drop down, and also hit the bouncer. So you would have to, of your own volition, go more to the side than the bouncer even would be, and there's no reason to do that. So
Right, right,
if
right.
we see a single one of those types of deaths this entire tournament, that'll be pretty shocking.
Yeah, that's the highlight. That'll make the highlight reel.
Oh yeah.
We're hoping. We have some pretty swaggy players, per se, that like to go for some funny kills.
Whoa, oh my goodness. This is a really close match.
Right.
That was pretty impressive. It's a
Oh,
little bit closer this game for sure than the first one.
yeah,
I
I think
already love his
she played a lot more patiently and gazing in dinos here.
oh for sure. I mean, I think this game a lot of it comes down to a test of patience. And I mean, as annoying as that can be sometimes, where you just have to wait for cooldowns to come back before you engage, like these players are in it to win it.
Yeah.
But wow, coming out to an early 3-1 lead.
Yep. Love up 2 kills.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Yoolip has like some of the worst movement in the game, in my opinion. Like he feels so bad to move around with. I know that like the speed up after gaze is kind of nice. You can kind of do some stuff with it, but he's like slow so to accelerate. His jump is like kind of bad.
Yeah. Very
He
true to
just
his character.
yeah, it's very realistic. Ronimo, I think they talk about how they went out into the field. They went out to retirement homes to study old people in real life to more accurately model Yoolip for their
Yeah.
game.
This was
It was a
Juice envisioning himself post bankruptcy.
yes, exactly.
And wow, He decides to throw away the
Wow,
stock.
okay. Luna decides to go out on his own terms. You gotta respect it. I think he would have just jumped to the platform, but I mean, he was one hit from death in either case, so it was kind of hard for him at that point. Uh,
Looks like
but
Love is adapted, and he's got Luna on the back end now.
uh,
Catching the jump pad gaze.
Love is beating Luna about as badly as he was beating her in the first game, but I'll be curious to see if again, like, it balances out a little bit.
We'll see, we'll
These
see.
players are in a continuous game of like learning how the other one plays, looking for
Mm-hmm.
openings. It's very much a fighting game in this way.
I do love comparing Nauts to Smash a lot. There's a lot of crossover.
Yeah, they should have added Kirby into Awesomenauts.
Inhale.
Oh yeah, copy any ability. That actually be sick. Do you think it'd be
Ooh.
it'd probably be the right click though, right? Not the middle click.
Yeah,
Middle click tends to
probably.
be like more
That's an
um,
interesting one because Kirby's got a lot going for their kit. You need to pick something that stands out.
well, he would probably jump like Vinny and Spike does his floating.
Yeah.
Uh, Well, it depends. Like, what are his two most iconic things? One of them should be Inhale. And what's his like
It's
second
like
most iconic?
the Warp
Kirby.
Star, right?
Maybe? Yeah, I guess.
Hmm.
I mean, like when I think Kirby, I think like that ground pound move, but that's just my Smash brain.
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, the rock ability.
Yeah. That actually be kind of fun because I feel like the design of the maps in Knots is pretty like on every single map there are places where you can gank like vertically.
Yeah, yeah,
It's obviously a little bit more relevant on Ag and Serona than it is on Ribbit, but Ribbit still has like vertical plays you can make.
yeah.
So anyway,
That would be fun.
it's 8-3 right now in Love's favor. Luna has managed to start equalizing. You know, there was 6-1 before. It's been 2-2 since then. But
Bit of an uphill
when you're
battle.
behind, when you're behind, it's not enough to play as good as your opponent. You have to play better to make it for the deficit. You know.
Hmm. It
So
looks like he's getting some steam here with that kill.
wow, that was a sick dinos by Luna.
Yeah.
He
He
actually
took.
got the entire value of dinos, but like we see how little damage it does. It's dinos aren't particularly scary. I'm pretty sure Gaze does more damage than a full dinos here in this
Right.
mode.
Yeah. I mean, the easiest way to beat dinos is to just walk into them, right?
I suppose, but I mean being in them is still very painful, so
Maybe holographic, but they still bite.
8-5. Luna is bringing it back a little bit. Only 3 deficit now.
See, they're using jump pad dinos a lot this game. I think they
Yeah,
realize how much value they get out of it.
I think on this map, one of the main things is just getting very good on the movement for it. There's
Hmm.
a decent amount of skill expression. I mean, I think there are even some like a couple little tweaks you could make to make this even better. I mean, like Harry made this mode like what 10 years
Oh
ago,
yeah.
so it's kind of crazy that like this is still the one we're using. Most people used it just for Skull 1v1, so these other like character builds and like the dynamic of their 1v1s hasn't been explored as much as Skoldir has.
You're saying we're holding another Yoolip 1v1 next week.
Wow, another Yoolip. What about all the other characters that don't get enough love, you know?
That is true.
Uh, the Derpal 1v1, oh, that one's hype. You just
Ooh.
sit in siege mode at each other and you click,
Yeah.
and then
Whoever gets their fat cat off first wins.
oh, dude. Wait, do they have like long range Fat Cat? That would actually make the
Ooh.
Derpal 1v1
We
kind
could
of
test
sick.
that after stream.
Oh man,
Looks like
Frankie, I think yeah,
Luna, one kill away. Love trying to stay in. Actually,
yeah,
other way around. Love is in the lead here. My bad.
yeah.
Oh,
It's close. Like Luna has managed to come back a little bit, but it's still sudden death. And when you're on sudden death, it's like the nerves start to get to you a little bit more. Ooh, that gaze might be it.
oh,
Yep. Wow.
that
Okay.
was it.
Uh,
That was was
Yeah,
it. Love taking that game.
Love adapted seemingly. Now we'll see just how much these two will adapt to each other.
All right, right. We have one more game in this set. This one's been very, very close. And away we go.
Oh my god. Off to a rip-roaring start.
Very, very aggressive opening, both players.
They are, yeah, a lot of the time in these 1v1s, you just end up like cycling through different things you try
Mm-hmm.
to see what, like maybe there's like something successful you just haven't thought of. But yeah, we see a trade this early. That
Oh, the Miss
classic,
Gaze. That one might be
that's
the stock decider for
good.
this one.
I feel like at a high enough level, an entire missed gaze probably should represent like a situation where you should just win at that point if your opponent misses a gaze,
Mm-hmm.
but there's a lot you can do to, like I was talking about before, when you're behind and the opponent is trying to be aggressive and close it out, a lot of the time it makes them more predictable. So there is a little bit of an advantage to like reacting to what they do.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
So you're saying I whiff out the gate. That's the strat.
Exactly. If you whip out the gate, then they approach you. Maybe you I don't know.
Let's see.
This format is still young. We've yet to discover all the intricacies, you know?
Yes, yes. Oh, wait. Another Miss Gaze from Luna. That is the stock decider. Love on almost no health. Oh no, she ate all the dinos there. That gaze.
That is an all-you-can-eat dino buffet, yeah, 100%.
Dino disaster.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm surprised. Hey, you have voice lines on. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I
Have they
do.
said disaster? Have I missed any dino disasters?
I don't think he said it yet.
Is that like what you get when you get like a killing spree? Maybe that's
I
why.
believe so, yeah. Oh man, this
So,
guy does not stop talking.
yeah, that's why I turn off my voice lines because I mean I have it turned low enough now that they just kind of faded from memory, but
Ah,
it's really even so far. 4-4.
yeah.
It's not at all like the first two games when they were like both players were getting a feel for the format and each other's playstyle. It's interesting to see the dinos being used as like an option to cover your escape.
Yes, yes. I feel like that's what a lot of Yoolip players do in just a regular game mode too, right? They walk with
Yeah.
him.
I mean, I think when there's three enemies and you have to guard against all that, it makes a lot of sense. But in this format, like, what are they gonna chase you with that like dinos would stop? Like
Mm,
left clicks? Like unless they're right next to you, you're gonna move at the same speed. So
yeah.
I don't know.
I guess
May-
like
Maybe maybe there
post
is a use
post
case.
gaze speed up might make a difference in that.
I suppose. Yeah. I guess yeah. Like if you're low enough that post gaze, you're just gonna get rushed down. You throw out dinos because it's more damage immediately.
Just like that, but it might be a trade.
Ooh, another trade.
It's still in
So
Luna's
far,
favor,
Luna,
up
yeah,
3 kills.
Luna's up three. Oh boy, I never noticed the fact that yeah he has a little like health bar, like a Minecraft health bar in that skin.
Oh, the little hearts, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
cute.
wow, I really just don't pay attention to Yoolip, I guess.
You never know, dude. You're the next Yoolip main. We're gonna be seeing
I'm
you in
just
Grands next time.
oh yeah, Frankie, I did see. I forgot to respond. Yeah, okay. Anyway, I will.
What? Frankie's monopolizing you now?
No, no, it's Frankie. Like I put out the word. I'm gonna put like I call it a challenge, but like we mentioned, Nikki and Frankie took it upon himself to reach out, see if he
Oh.
can get the man to show his face again. Uh, all I've seen is Nikki say "sure, dude," but that's not to anything specifically. I have no idea what they'll actually manifest as, but it'll be pretty fun if Nikki shows his face again.
That'd be really funny. If Frankie of all people is the one to get it to happen, right?
Yeah.
He's the
Okay.
people's champ.
We're in a situation similar to the finals yesterday where it's 9-5, but can we see Love make a similar comeback to Jambo,
We'll
getting
see.
at least
She's
4
up
kills
on
in a
cooldowns and
row?
health. That's a stock.
Wow, that was a sick kill. It was barely enough, but yeah, I think.
All right. Let's see, counter gaze. He's eating the dino, or Love is eating the dinos from the gaze there. He's
No,
been
Frankie's
really
not.
good about it. That much the game.
Wow.
That means Luna's moving on to the grand finals.
Oh no, to round two.
Oh, this is
Because this
round
was
two.
still round one. Oh wait, this is round two?
This
Oh
is
yeah, yeah, okay,
round
okay.
two.
My bad, my bad. I need to pull up my Yoolip bracket and refer to that. Gotta study the texts.
The ancient scripture. We have a bit of a slobber knocker for the grand finals here.
Wow.
All right. All right. Now for the grand finals set, we have Luna, as we had just seen, now playing against Dr. Time, Timothy himself.
I'm an old man, but I bite.
Good one. Love the chat.
Wait, one text. These guys are
Professional.
trying to win the mental battle. You know, Sun Tzu says, you know, if you can win the
Yes.
battle in the mind, then you don't even have
Need
to.
to change one thing here. A little premature. Okay, doesn't look like they're playing yet. Okay. Okay, there we go. Need to change the text. Well, you can go back a little bit. All right, they're going. All right, we have not seen Time play today, but he made it to grand finals, so he must have something up his sleeve. In
Wait,
the
oh, we're not watching all the games?
we are not.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, that's
press
why I
for
thought we
time.
were still in round one. Okay, I mean, I guess makes sense because the
We do
the
have
frog is we're trying to
yes.
like a double feature. We've been streaming for like 45 minutes though, but
I
I
mean,
guess this is still like the most high octane Yoolip
yes.
gameplay.
We'll show the bracket later, but Time did have to defeat Magno in order to get here, and we all know Magno, the self-proclaimed and true Yule god. Time must have something about the matchup that we don't know about.
Oh man, we've not seen Time before, so we're getting to see his playstyle for the first time here, which is just like Luna's experience facing this guy. Okay, so far, Luna. I'm so bad at like telling the skins apart, man.
All right.
Uh, could you pull up like the scoreboard in the top left, the one that shows like the kills, like just a little
The
like most left
little
one. Yeah, that one,
yeah.
that one. Okay, thank you, thank you. That
There
makes it a
you
little
go.
bit clearer to me.
No. Even right now.
How's this for chaos theory?
Frankie, not all your life's problems can be solved by throwing money at it, you know?
Uh-oh, what's he doing in chat?
He's talking about bribing, which, you know, is not in the Krepos spirit. We would never take money to throw a game.
Franklin. He always has to start something, that's why he's the celebrity.
Yeah, I mean they say all press is good press, right?
That
So
is true.
whoa, okay, Luna managed to
Oh,
actually get
wait.
the damage
Dino
off.
fight.
Wow.
Now then, people
Trade holder.
got at least a telescope and a stove on it.
Okay. Aggressive
Voice line
play.
just overlapping is so like how do people deal with that like in a team fight when there's 6 knots like spamming their abilities? There's just like a
Oh,
cacophony of like 10 voice lines in the span of like 2 seconds.
I feel like that's part of the charm. Time giving up that stock.
Wow. That's another rare Death to the map.
It's interesting that these are the two players we've seen, I guess, so far, that have decided to give up stocks willingly. They just
I
want to
mean,
go next.
yeah, I think you're in when you're in a certain type of situation, it's like the angles you have for counterplay when you're like, back against the ledge like that. It's pretty limited. So there's always like some plays you can make with Scoldier to try to juke, or with Frog especially. But
Right.
like, yeah, and here
Fortunately,
it's
Yoolip is a very limited character.
a little bit. I mean, we're seeing like occasionally some techniques, but it's like with Scoldier and Frog, you can almost like recognize plays. With the Yoolip, it's like I can recognize the fact that they try to get dinos out before they get gazed. Like that's what they play for, to force the opponent. Like I think if you can gaze in such a way that your opponent has to gaze back with you right in front of them, and you don't like you only give them the chance to do that, and you always can react with dinos, that
Right.
might be the way that you could like outplay people in this mode, I think. But I don't know. Yeah. All of the builds are presets when you like get the map. It's available on the Steam Workshop. Uh, Ben's put a link in the form to where you can download the map. They were built by Harry like 9 or 10 years ago, so most of the builds are fine. Some of them have like weird emissions. Like there's no amp in this one, which is
Yeah.
yeah. I think amp would have added an interesting dimension of skill to this, but
Exactly. Like, importance of landing your one auto attack before gaze, before dinos. That would
yeah.
definitely change like the order in which they're executing their abilities.
Does amp also affect the amount of DOT that you take?
I believe so. It does. It does affect that.
Okay, yeah, that would have. Well, there's improvements we can make. We should figure out. I don't know if Harry ever feels like touching this again. I don't know how many like active people that know the modding tools exist. I know like I randomly played a bit of Krakenmeister's like puzzle map yesterday because I had
Ooh,
it downloaded. I didn't know like what it was at the time,
that's
but
cool.
I see it like online sometimes. So maybe
Yeah.
someone can like expand upon this mode and like make the builds a little bit better, and I don't know, make some improvements possibly.
It might be interesting to have more maps because we're essentially just having like our version of Battlefield here, right?
Yeah, it would be like okay, if the 1v1 format. Oh, sorry to talk right through the end of the game, but it is going to be a best of 5, so we're going to see a
Yes.
minimum 3 games of
Minimum
Yoolip.
3 games. That one was going to time actually taking it.
Yeah, pretty close though. 10 to 8. I feel like when you get to the point where it's like 8 or 9, it's super close in like anyone's game. Uh, so we should be in for a pretty interesting finals if every match is going to be that close. So
We are now on to game 2 here.
You are the rust on my valve, the sun
All respect, taunts. Yeah,
well, we
so
see no more banter in the chat that we did with that game 1. I was kind of looking forward to more like an expansion of like the lore here.
yeah, it's
Uh,
something about Yulip's character. Right?
yeah.
I mean,
I mean, yeah,
he's got a granddaughter, right? So-
true. It is funny that, Dr. Time's name is that, considering that's very much like, like
Oh,
Dr. Time, like Yoolip, with like,
yeah, time traveling.
yeah, and like doctors, because doctors are old or whatever.
True.
Wow, Luna actually wanted to challenge Time. I don't know how long he had until his next eye, but I'd like he had a little bit of time to like keep away until the cooldown came back.
stunned by my genius, I see.
They're very much playing a lot around middle balancer. I think similarly with the Scolder 1v1, like the middle area is considered like the safest, like most advantageous point, right?
Zero to milk ratio calculator. Well, what have I done with it?
Sorry. I'm being lambasted because I have to miss scrims to cast.
Oh, we have to let you go early.
No, it should
could
be
yoink
okay to stay
someone.
for it.
We could
But,
yoink an audience member.
yeah, if they really need a 6th, then yes, you can let me know. But I also committed to this before I committed 2 scrims. So.
Right. You don't want to miss out on your Ben's bucks.
Yeah, I am very Ben's Bucks boy. I need to, you know, afford food this month, so it's kind of my last option.
Yeah. Hashtag sponsored. Thank you, Benz.
Mhm. Ooh. Uh, they are really just mashing their faces against each
Oh
other,
yeah.
spamming dinos.
Cancel
This is
games.
a level of aggro that, you know, reminds me
Yeah.
of the days of Based God playing Gnaw.
Oh,
No fear
that's right.
for these guys.
Dude, they are the gods people fear.
I am is holding his gaze this entire time. Okay, and
It's punished.
I don't know why it was just I guess he knew that the man would survive.
Yeah. I think they're always trying to like catch a jump with the gaze so they could fall into the dot ring. That's kind of what I've been seeing.
Yeah, that could explain it. When they stay at a long distance, I guess you will. I guess if you're not going to die to the next gaze, you can
Hmm.
afford to play to get like 2-1s, you know?
Ooh, the juke. This could be the stock decider.
Yeah.
But Luno
'Cause
actually holding the gaze.
you can spam gaze off a cooldown and always hit like the lower damage version, or you can like be more patient with it and like try to get the extra damage on it, which I guess actually might be the most interesting thing about this.
Hmm.
It's almost like there's two different cooldowns on the ability, you know?
Yeah.
You're encouraged to wait for the right chance to use it, which makes it
Oh,
different than just waiting for the next cooldown.
it's a very even game, despite all this.
Yeah, 4-4. They're pretty evenly matched, these two.
Oh, that one's gonna be the stock decider. Luna missing the gaze in the trade.
Yeah, it's gonna make things difficult, for sure.
Oh,
Wow, it looks
no.
like the gaze hit, but then it didn't hit? Or maybe it's
Yeah.
like if you're already gazed, like you can't start it. It's only like if both of them are flying through the air before either one gets hit, maybe?
We'll need to check the
I don't know.
hitbox on. Check the disc.
Someone check the frame data on gaze here.
Oh,
Whoa, Luna
yep.
got the dinos off. Yeah, that is absolutely like, you know, it's like chess. There's like certain moves that have like, you know, you have to respond in the correct way or you
Hmm.
just are losing in a huge way. And you can never find yourself in a situation where you respond with the gaze while they're in front of you. Because they basically always, I guess, get time to throw out the dinos. Oh my,
This is
wait,
very
okay,
close stock.
yes, this is very intense. Luna has to
Ooh.
camp out. Oh,
Oh, he hit the
that is
gaze, but the auto got
okay,
off.
that I think that might be a latency thing because he gazed him before the auto attack hit, but maybe he started the auto attack, so like,
Right, the hitbox was already out by the time he got stunned.
yeah, that is pretty crazy actually. Some of these kills are more hype than I was anticipating.
Right. Oh,
Oh,
now he
oh,
runs.
is time dead? Oh, he
Is
is.
it?
He must be because he's like chasing him, like he's gonna die. So,
Time's still up a
oh,
kill.
he got. Oh my, time is owning that. He just got in his face, jumped over him, gazed, did dinos. He's still leading right now, and he gets the gaze
Yup.
off. Yeah, that'll just kill. That was kind of a sick play by time. Uh-oh. Yeah, time is aware of the danger of like gazing him right away because the dinos
Right.
will come out. So, yeah, I guess you have to like as quickly as possible get out of the way of potential dinos.
I mean, that's what the speed up helps with. Close gaze.
As it is.
Always build that upgrade when you play Yoolip. Always get your boots.
Your slippers actually, but yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Time traveling slippers. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought, you know? Whoa. Okay.
All right, 8-8.
I do wonder. It seems to me like the moments where people have gotten clipped by those dinos from the previous kill, they haven't actually taken damage. I I don't think I've noticed that ever happening. So that might be something that was like programmed in, or like,
Ooh.
whoa, okay, that was
Oh,
kind of crazy.
tracking.
I think time stalled and he got the gaze off, but not before Luna did. I don't know. That was.
I do like that jumper from Luna to just immediately get out of the way of dinos.
Yeah, going for a gaze near mid, I think, has a bit of an advantage that way. There or near the edge, because
Oh, we're
it's
at
9-9.
Yep.
That's as close as we
Oh,
can get.
he whips out the gate.
What's the gaze? Can Luna somehow come back from this deficit? Time is being
See.
aggressive. He gets the other gaze. Looks like time, because he's at the advantage, he can go for the gaze off a cooldown. Even if he doesn't hit the ring, he knows that by the time he gets the second one, it'll kill. Yeah, okay, wow. So it's
Most aggressive Yoolip we've seen.
yeah, that makes a 1-1 in the set, right?
That is,
Luna won the
yes,
first
this
one,
was game
so-
2.
Oh.
We'll have game 3. Again, this is a best of 5, so both players need 2 more to close it out. It does feel like a Scooby-Doo chase every time you see the Yoolips like running at each other, auto-attacking. Here we go with game 3.
Game 3 Grand Finals. It's the Super Bowl of Yoolip gameplay, you could call it.
See every single Yoolip fan in the chat right now.
Yeah, every one of them.
That's true. Even those who like don't normally talk in like Knots chats. The true Yoolip diehards.
The few, the proud,
Yes.
silent lurkers, yeah.
We love y'all.
Oh, a nice little clash there. Dino's being thrown out by both. Neither getting much value.
Oh,
Another clash, yeah, I guess that they're just spamming the button while tracking them the
Maybe.
whole time.
we
'Cause
should
they are-
ask them to see if like either of them were reacting or predicting. That might be an interesting thing to hear about.
I'm pretty sure gaze comes out quickly enough that it's not reactable within human. I guess it would depend how close it is. I feel like it's reactable, but not to the extent where you could do
Just
anything
not
to change
reliable
the
counterplay is what you're getting at.
Yeah, especially if you're at melee range. But you can predict what the opponent's going to do based on the cooldown, because you know exactly when they're getting their stuff back, 'cause it's the same as you.
Yep.
What did you expect?
There you go. Luna taking the lead.
Yeah, an early lead from Luna, but this is still very, very early.
Let me plug you in.
Oh man, I mean, all healing in this mode is disabled to avoid stall matches, because the dinos drop so much healing, players could just like slow play it till the end of time. So similarly to that, lifesteal on gaze does not apply.
That is an interesting upgrade. Not a lot of people actually use that one in the normal play.
Yeah, it's maybe the least used of his gaze upgrades, because the length and the duration and the damage is all pretty good.
Yeah.
Shield is good. The DOT is obviously like most people get it, but lifesteal, I don't see much of that one. I mean, with like the mode I quickly whipped up where you get all 24 items to start with, it definitely like changes how the characters play, because suddenly Raylan is shooting like at extra range with attack speed that pierces it's like a trillion.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so
Full power, everyone, right?
yeah, well, funnily enough, Voltar's heal bot still works, but I guess that's
Might be.
I don't know if they recoded it all by hand, but honestly, I don't know, because I think that was custom, and I made all the rules for the game mode just using the in-game settings. So.
Hey, we see I'm taking the lead here.
Yeah, I mean, there is a small downside with gaze duration that you're also stuck in place, but like generally most of the time, if you're gazing, you're doing it based on like team play and hoping that your teammates can follow up on it. But for sure, there's some downside to it. I think in scrims it's always range and duration, then the third one changes.
Yeah.
DOT Shield is like a must buy in pubs. I don't know if it's as a must buy in scrims.
I know some
Like,
people don't like range and the dot because it's kind of like counter synergistic to each other.
I mean, yeah, I definitely. The times I've seen Yoolip in scrims, it's been basically treating him as just like, gaze on a stick. The same way you would think of like Leon and like a Leon comp, you just go
Okay.
for like the gaze plays, but like a little kind of different. Like he is good in the niche when the whole enemy team is very committal, like they need to get in your face,
Yeah,
because
like triple dive.
like Dinos does a good job of like making a fight bad to take.
Alas, he still does suffer the The plight of long cooldowns.
Okay.
Oh, see Luna taking the lead.
Yeah,
One more to
pretty
take this
commanding
game.
lead this game for Luna. I mean, it would be curious to like hear about how their mindset evolved as they played, like what they realized they could do, what they couldn't do. Because I think it's pretty clear that like as both these players play more, they are very quickly like
Evolving.
they're evolving exactly. Wow, that is the most one-sided game I've seen so
Yeah,
far of the three. So
right.
Time's back is up against the wall. We're gonna have to see if he can bring it out.
That's a game number 4. Luna on match point here.
Yeah, I mean the way that you build in pubs versus scrims on a lot of characters is extremely different. Uh, but no, yeah, like usually in pubs, the more power you can put on yourself, like the better. You don't really care that much about synergistic upgrades as much when you're pubbing. But 1-0 so far in Time's favor, so he's starting off a little better. Very nice tracking.
Ooh.
That was extremely good tracking with from Time.
Alright.
He hit every single cane for like 10 in a row.
Looks like his beast has awoken now.
Yeah, this is very okay. A gaze from Melee getting the DOT.
Imagine
Oh,
if he bounced over the jumper.
yeah, I think the bouncer was actually very good for Luna. It got him right where he wanted to be for when Time's gaze right now.
Alright, Gaze is back up. Ooh, miss from Time. Oh.
He's going for the long range gaze. Now Time, if he gets the DOT gaze, he could almost come back, but now it's almost.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
looks like
he's sending it on
he...
his own terms.
Yep. I like how Luna tried to snipe it just to make sure that, no, this is mine.
Yeah, just make sure he's dead, you know. Fire a
Yeah,
few
yeah.
bullets at the body. You can never be too sure.
The retirement home isn't enough.
Yeah.
Oh, camping top platform while ahead.
It
Does bait him into
okay.
approach.
Yeah. Luna got the higher damage gaze, but then it's too low.
Oh, Luna eating the entirety of the dino's damage.
Wow. Okay. It looked like Luna didn't throw out blue dinos in that first fight either. So that was kind of confusing. I was curious why they took like the same amount. Okay.
Unfortunately, this camp does not scroll any higher, so they're bumping right at the blast zone at top.
Yeah, Yoolip's jump is actually pretty high. A lot of the fighting happens up in the air there.
Yeah.
Playing around your opponent's sight is fairly relevant on this map. A lot of the time, you can force situations where the opponent has to predict you in order to be able to follow up. And if you come from off screen, it obviously opens up more windows too. Ooh, nice.
We haven't seen anyone just like open dinos from the side and run it with them in any of these fights.
Yeah, I think they started that early on. Like you saw a little bit in round 1 with Frankie versus
Magno?
what was this? Yeah, Magna. Yeah.
Time giving up that stock. He's given up 2 this game.
He is with his back to the wall. Maybe he's just like playing with his food. You know, maybe we're about to see like Time pop off for like 6 kills in a row.
We'll see, we'll see. He does have the lead in score.
He's keeping him away with dinos.
Dude, I do like that.
I think Luna is successfully managed to, buy enough time that he has gaze back now too.
Ooh.
Oh man. Yeah, Luna played that one really well. He knew that Time could only kill him with the higher damage DOT included gaze. So he played to make him have to use it at range or die. So
Who hits the gaze there? That might be the stock.
very low. Unless he okay, did the DOT. Well, he went for the melee gaze at the bouncer, which is interesting.
I think he just wanted the damage rather than the positioning.
Yeah, I guess the thinking is that like if you take bouncer, it's unlikely that you get hit by DOT, but you only need to be in there for a single frame for all the damage to apply.
That is
So
true. That is one of the strongest parts about dot in this game, right? It's all applied at once.
yeah, it's why the Sentry bug detector is so good. It basically acts as like a better flat damage upgrade.
Mm.
Uh, I mean, there are obviously situations like when there's healers where DOT gets a lot worse, but yeah, those
Just like
upgrades
very
all
early, like
great.
very good damage.
Is there anyone else that has an upgrade like that other than Sentry and Yoolip? I'm trying to think. Pretty
I
sure no.
mean,
Like every other like source of DOT is on like Kitara or Na or
like auto attacks for like Genji, Scree, Yuri.
oh true. There's a little rider to auto attacks. Yeah.
I mean, those also need only one like tick of the auto to apply the whole thing. So
Yeah, it's there's been a lot more. Okay, Luna misses the gaze. Very. I mean, Time did
oh,
everything he could to make it hard for Luna. Oh, Time is extremely low. Oh,
oh, got
he
the
lands
snipe.
the gaze. Very nice by Time. Very nice.
That puts him up, needing only 2 kills to close this one out and take us to game 5.
Yes, Screed DOT is actually the most viable of all the DOT upgrades, believe it or not. Obviously not considering like Katara, but I see a lot of people swear by it as a first buy because of how much damage it does when the whole enemy team is like walking together, as they tend to do in a scrim situation. Like you're hitting the whole enemy team
Mm-hmm.
with the forking and the DOT. It's a lot of extra flat damage. And a
Yeah,
lot of high level play is just footsies, so any bit of chip damage you can do before the real fighting starts is like that much more valuable.
and I hear the logic that it's a very good way to negate their like Medican regen.
Yeah, well, you especially see it against Sentry because Sentry a lot of the time is trying to set up a TP
Beacon,
plays.
right?
And if he's taking DOT the whole game, you can never really do much with that upgrade. So
Oh,
the only other thing that gets gated by taking damage is Kitara TP, right? It's only those two. I'm trying to
I
remember.
think so.
Yeah, but I mean, Sentry shows up in a lot of games, so pretty relevant.
Ooh, we're on game point here. Time on the lower end of the health bar. One more kill, and it goes to Luna.
Wow. Okay.
That means we have one more game.
Wait, is it two? Is it really 2-2?
We are
God.
currently 2-2 right now. We have our final game to decide the undisputed best Yoolip player in the universe.
Yeah, now I can kind of understand why we didn't want to cover all the games because the grand finals being 5 whole games is pretty substantial. And these games tend to take a little bit longer than School Deers did.
Yes,
But
yes. The most anyone has ever played Yoolip in a day.
I don't know, man. I bet there's some people that have like they just pub. They're like Yoolip one tricks. They just do nothing but wow. That's an incredibly low amount of health to live on.
Yeah, dude.
I
Stood
mean,
less than dinos.
I talked about the game plan. I mean, I'm constructing this based off of watching it. I didn't participate in this one, but like, there are a few opportunities for counterplay as I see them. One is basically force. Okay, you gaze your opponent and you force it so that when the gaze ends and they have to gaze you back, you can pop dinos. Right, so a lot of it's just based on your positioning relative to the opponent and being on a different elevation, so dinos can't get you while you are gazing them. Other than that, there's the fact that gaze, like, it has the higher damage if you can land it with the bubble, but obviously that's harder to land because you have to be near the opponent. So it's basically like health breakpoints, cooldowns of gaze, and like how you use dinos in the fight.
Well said.
Yeah, that's kind of like the interesting depth to this map. It's not. I mean, I don't know. I mean, in my mind, I have like the various 1v1 characters like in my head vaguely for like which ones are more fun, which ones aren't as fun. But I think if I saw a whole tournament of any of them, I'd come around because there's a lot of depth just in the movement of knots. Like that's what
Right.
makes the game special. So even if like the everything else is kind of lame, there's a lot of opportunity to like outskill the opponent just based on how you move and track and react.
Yeah, kind of like here, Luda making it very, very difficult for Time to secure that stock. It's 3-3.
It's anyone's. It's 3-3 game 5 of grand finals. Yeah, it doesn't get any closer to this.
Oh, didn't successfully cancel the gaze there.
And the dinos do a lot to Luna. In this situation, Luna is forced to like rush, right? Because
Yeah.
time kills with the next gaze. So like, even if you're dead to 2 gazes, if you have like lower health, your opponent can just go for like the safe, easy range gaze because they don't need the extra damage to kill you.
Right, exactly.
And if your opponent needs to hit the bubble, you can play keep away for a while with dinos and using the jump pad on this map. Ooh, a nice dinos from Luna, making that actually a favorable exchange for him. At this point in time, yes, that's what he has to do to start. But yeah, it's almost impossible to hit the DOT and not be in a position afterwards where they can hit you at least once. You know, with attack. You only really ever see that when they do like a bouncer play. So yeah, also hitting AAs for sure. I mean, most of the time, like you'll see these kills where they mash faces, for most of the stock, just getting each other. Like that's like what the first kill was, like one of these games being super aggro, but the actual damage of auto attacks proportionate to the abilities is so low that
Ooh, Time should die to dot there. Yep.
Oh! Not quite. Oh my god! Yeah, just in time. He spawned just quickly enough.
Ooh, he cancels the gaze, getting more damage out of it.
Very even this one.
And
Yeah,
Time
it
turns
looks
around.
like if you get them in gaze before gaze hits you, like you're invincible to the opponent's gaze, I guess. So if you know your spacing and timing, you can't exactly like that.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a quick enough reaction speed, like you can always basically like cancel it if they would hit you. But that doesn't really help either party much. But most of the interesting plays happen when like symmetry is broken, like one person gaze and the other one doesn't.
Oh,
Ooh.
critical miss.
That's gonna be really hard for Luna to come back from.
Ooh, but actually amazing dinos.
That's what I was talking about with like when you are behind and the opponent has to like go in on you, it makes them more predictable. Like Luna know that Time was gonna rush him, so he threw out the dinos, and yeah, that was a sick play.
Out damage the gaze, yeah.
Wow! Oh,
ooh,
wow!
He fell off the platform.
Yeah, I'm gonna get hit by the DOT and 7-8. Wow, it's really coming down to the wire, huh? Ooh,
they're definitely slowing down.
Oh, they exchange gaze. Oh yeah, Time is just dead. Oh, 8-8. Oh my god, I can't believe it's come to this. These guys are just too evenly. I almost thought he was about to like jump too far.
Very, very close. He's been going for that a lot. This set, or listen to this game.
Oh my god, the dinos as Luna was falling, he predicted it.
Yeah.
He knew that like as long as he starts the dinos, like being directly above them is just as good as being directly in front of them in terms of like making them unable to gaze.
It's one of the funny things about Yoolip is that when he's channeling dinos, he is pretty much debuff immune.
Yeah, like wow, 9-9. Oh my god, one kill,
this
kill.
This is it, folks.
Time gets the gaze, but not the DOT, strangely enough. Luna takes a little bit more from dinos. Now Time is being very aggro. Ooh, he gets the higher damage
counter
bubble. But Time gets it back.
Oh, that's gonna do. Wait, he's at one hit. He's at one hit.
Oh my god.
Oh wait.
I think he won. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yep, Luda's look at that health bar.
Yeah. Wow.
Woo!
You couldn't have asked for a closer series, folks. That was. I was a skeptic of the Yoolip 1v1s before. I'm not gonna lie. Seeing it in action, it won me over a little bit.
Yeah.
I gotta admit.
Congrats to Time being the undisputed best Yoolip in the universe.
Yeah, I kind of want a 1v1 Time now just for kicks. Like on Yoolip, but that's maybe BM after he had to play so many games already.
Oh yeah.
Man's tired of Yoolip. He's had enough for a lifetime.
I don't know, man. After that, I feel like I can go for another week.
Mm-hmm.
You'll understand when you hit a gaze, Owl. You'll understand.
Yeah, I gotta get on this, I guess. Are we gonna take a small break before like the frog games, like 5 minutes or something? Or
Yeah, we will take a break and everything's set up. We are having the Frog 1v1 portion of the stream. So stick around, folks.
don't be anywhere. If you
Yeah.
thought Yoolip was entertaining, man, Frog, in my opinion, blows out of the water. That's like my bread and butter, so I'm a little biased, but yeah.
Yep. All right. We'll be right back.
Okay. I'm gonna go like pee, get some water, and I'll be back in just a second.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are here at the Froggy G 1v1 portion of the show today. Yes. Froggy G, considered one of the faces of Awesomenauts, actually, right? It's actually Clunk for me. Yeah. Definitely one of the coolest characters in this game, I think. All right, for our first game, we have two celebrities of the community duking it out. We have Frankie 3 versus Jambo. I mean, they, Frankie's got a lot of beef with this guy. You know it. Oh, you almost SDs there. Okay. And he didn't do it the second time. We already know it's an exciting game. Oh. And this is gonna be a little more entertaining and high octane than the Yoolip matches because of Frog's like infinitely slipperier movement. Dude, the little micro spacings that Jambo's doing, his little 80-80, little mini dash dance. Franklin. Oh. Yeah. The beast needs to wake up again. Mm-hmm. It is an interesting dynamic here if they're always going to be fishing for hammer pans or if they opt to go for like the sideways or upwards dashes in different scenarios. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Right, right. Oh, no. He's gonna learn. He's gonna learn. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Wow. Very, very fast. That's game. 3 minutes. Ooh. That was pretty fast. I think Franklin's still got some fight in him. He's never one to back down. For sure. You know he's got his car fixed recently. Alright. Game 2. Hopefully to see a lot less SDs from Frank this time. Okay, oh. He's playing for the camera for sure. He wants the Twitter clip. Ooh. Yep. It must feel amazing. Two invincible frogs dashing into each other. It is very interesting that he's one of the two Nauts that have, like, a conventionally invincible move. The other one being X. Like, I imagine the character would play a lot differently if Dash was not invincible. Ooh. Yeah, that checks. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's damage, mobility, it's defense. It's got everything. Jambo, very dominant lead here, 7-0. Mm-hmm. Ooh. We'll see. I hope you made a run. Ooh, ooh. Little jump pad baits here. He's kind of running circles around him right now. Ooh, the stun from the dash. Okay. Okay, playing goalkeeper. Oh. Let's see, does he get it here? Auto attack tracking. Ooh. UK internet, am I right? Alright, alright. Okay. Uno momento. Oh, actually, didn't do that one. Okay, okay, okay. Yes. Alrighty, folks, we are back, and we're actually just going to be going through the entire bracket this time around. So, our next match is actually going to be, oops, flub. We'll be right back. Not saved. Alright, it's actually going to be Owl versus Mercip. So you played this one. How are you feeling going into it? Oh. Yeah. I definitely think Mercip has a reputation for being a extremely scary frog player. So I do end up banning him versus him. I think for the Draft Funk tournament, you know, I played his team and we did ban Frog every single game versus them. Hmm. I see, I see. Did I really miss that? Did I really miss that? No way. No, you are unmuted on Discord. I see it in my OBS, man. You are not muted. Classic Fudge. I mean, he missed the Scolder 1v1, he missed the Frog 1v1, like all the Fudge characters, he's just a little salty. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Hold up, what? Live troubleshooting, professional streamers, by the way. Yeah, try now. It should work. Sure. Chat. Ben's is gonna fire me, please. 500, please donate to me 500 Ben's bucks. Okay. Please, guys, I need this. Are you audible? I see. That's so weird. Oh. Alright. Alright, chat. Give me 5.
Okay.
All right, folks, this should be it.
Testing.
We should have
Working.
owl. We
You've
should have
switched to
owl.
this.
Oh
Yep,
man.
okay. I'm audible now. Nice. Okay. Let's go back. Let's quickly get back into the games.
Yeah, let's go back a few socks. Get some of these gains back in.
Yeah, yeah.
Doritos for everyone.
No, I was just saying like a few things. That tactic where you use NATO on the bounce pads to buy more time,
Hmm.
very commonly seen in Frog 1v1s. A lot of it comes down to who gets more damage off when you exchange your tweeters. There are 10 ticks of tweeters
Oh,
doing the damage, and the last one is the big one, obviously, with the AoE on it. But
right.
actually, it has a slightly, I think, disjointed hitbox. Just based on the fact that I have been hit with the pulse while not hitting with my. Well, you'll see a few exchanges today where one tweeter hits, the other one doesn't.
Okay.
That's due to a quirk of the hitbox of it, where if you are rising as the opponent is falling, tweeter's hitbox is slightly vertical, meaning you can be in
Ooh,
situations where one hits but the other one doesn't, just based on that.
interesting. Interesting. I mean, it looks like you're gonna be. That might come up a few times because it looks like you guys are playing pretty vertical.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that the higher level the games go, the more the differences come with NATO.
Hmm.
Because like with dash, everyone's reaction speed is fast enough to dash in response to a dash.
Right.
So the only way you ever land a dash without the other person doing it is by doing something weird, like what I did there, just
Hmm.
dashing horizontally early on.
They're
That's the
not.
only time you can catch someone out. And then if you're playing keep away, I think the number one skill, other than like damaging, is how well you can minimize. I say like how you can maximize the chance that they miss the dash.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
what gives them trouble, like knowing them as a player, which dashes are hard for them to hit. A lot of the time you'll see people like take bouncer, and then that's like when the frog like catches him out. But
Hmm.
sometimes it misses, and you can do a lot of stuff to try to trip them up if you know that they're just looking to dash and kill you. So,
For the folks at home, you never want to be NATOing first when your opponent has dash. Am I right?
oh yeah, that was painful. No, no, like NATOing when they have dash is just they will cancel your NATO with dash. So basically, NATO is only usable in the time after dash,
Hmm.
and simultaneously it ends before the person get the next dash back.
Well,
So most of the time, it's used right after. That was one where I was like, damn, I really should have. Yeah, so some of these are trying
went
to come
in.
back to me. Like I'm missing way too many auto attacks. I remember, yeah, this one I was like, oh my god, I threw so hard on that one. But yeah. Also with hammer pants, there is a little bit similar to
Ooh.
the Yoolip matchup where there is like an additional way to do more damage
Hmm.
that you can sort of move to like minimize for your opponent. Right, okay, and
Man,
Sheldon sent the replay for the round one game against Cole, so
cool.
thank you, Sheldon.
And hammer pants is such a cool upgrade.
It is. A lot of the time, you'll run into weird situations where just hammer pants or just the main dash hits, and that is one of like the ways that parity, I guess, is broken.
Hmm.
But most of the time, the frogs should just dash like that, like they're jousting, and then they
Right.
both get ninja worms and they play around trying to hit ninja worms, and like not let the opponent do it.
Yeah.
So.
You took game 1 with all your plethora of knowledge.
Oh yeah, I fixate on this stuff too much. I mean, I correct me if I'm wrong. Like someone like Jambo would remember better, but I don't think people did a lot of Frog 1v1s until like there's a certain era when like Nikki was still playing the game, and I just was starting to get into scrims, and I wanted to play like everyone in Frog 1v1s because that was like where I did the best. It was
Mhm.
like a good ego boost whenever I did that.
Ooh.
But I don't think people played it as much until that happened.
Oh,
The
Merciv. Pulling a
1v1s.
Frankie 3.
Oh, the classic.
I do think 1v1s are very good in testing your own mechanics.
Oh, for sure.
Because
Oh,
you're only relying on yourself.
stream in the Discord, by the way, so I'm not a little bit delayed for the.
So
I'm looking-
true.
Yeah. Soft. You missed
Professional.
a sick kill. I was like,
Professional streamer.
oh yeah, you rewinded to it? Or? Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. You know where the frog is gonna fall because they have to fall there, so you
Mm-hmm.
just like leave the auto attack like hovering there, so they have to run into it. So you don't like aim at them, you
Ooh.
aim where they're gonna have to be when they take
Right.
bounce there.
Lead your shots.
Yeah.
Love the upward dash there.
Yeah, a lot of the time those like the more unusual or rarely seen the dash angle is, the more room there is for like weird stuff to happen. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Merciful always looking for the hammer pants dashes. They might getting a little too predictable.
yeah. I'm off to a strong start this one, but I remember like I started to like I don't know, like lose concentration.
Ooh. Means 5-0
So
right now.
it's 5-0 right now. Who knows how this will progress from here? But I can comment like the mistakes I make, I remember in my mind because like I have the memory of like, yeah, okay, I have to correct that for next time. And also it's like I feel like it's nicer to critique yourself than like someone
Right.
else when you're going nitty gritty. But
Ooh,
yeah, we
both of you
exchanged
not
auto
committing
attacks,
to
yeah.
the tweeters.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like if you leave it up to like a random dash afterwards, then like I felt pretty. Yeah, I missed that auto attack, which fucked me. Yeah, and then
Ooh.
the tweeters, it's strange. Sometimes it feels like as soon as you do NATO, you're guaranteed for tweeters to pop when you die. But I've
Mm-hmm.
been in a couple of situations where, like, tweeters would have killed my opponent and they just did not take damage from it. So
Oh.
I don't know if that was a latency thing or just like an intricacy of it. Yeah,
Ooh.
I that was
Greedy.
just it was greedy, yeah. I started doing a lot of bad plays, like you can notice. That was okay, but then I missed the tweeters and he hit it, and then he hit the worms afterwards that equalized it, and then he hit that dash, and then I missed that dash. So yeah, Mercer for sure like played better as he went, no doubt, and then also
Mm-hmm.
like I made a lot of like overly greedy plays.
Ooh.
That was just a bad miss. I hit the
We made
tweeters
it
at
up,
least.
yeah.
But
But you have dash again here.
and I
Oh.
missed it. Yeah, I was like, that's the one sort of tricky area where if you're chasing another frog, you know, like people treat the platforms as kind of like an umbrella, right? If you're
Right.
underneath them, they can't dash vertically. See, they have to like go a little bit to the side and dash diagonally. Them doing that a lot of the time can buy you time, and if you manage to like take the bouncers, you can get to
Ooh.
safety. So
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
just
I mean,
yeah.
3 to close the set for you.
Yeah, Mercip is making me work for it though.
Very much.
Hit the dash, but
Ooh.
then Mercip not firing the auto attacks a couple times.
Oh,
That one
unfortunate
missed.
miss.
Yeah, that
Oh,
yeah,
save your
that was a
jump.
situation where I actually saved myself. Yeah, I haven't done a ton of that. Usually, when that happens, I have dived and dove in such a way that I hit the death zone before I can jump up.
Ah,
So yeah, just like with Scroll Deer, if you manage to keep your jump while you're in midair, like you know,
yeah.
you can do a lot, obviously. Like this is the one where there really was no excuse for me to. I think no, yeah, no, I
Oh,
got this one. Okay, I was thinking about a different one against Jambo.
well, one more. Oh, I think his beast is awakening.
It might be. It might be.
Okay,
Pretty
Deej
low now.
Worms. Okay,
That was
wow.
look how little health he left on too. Like it could have been over there, but no. It was like I'm pretty sure mathematically it's like the smallest amount of health you could have in this
Yeah,
format. Because every like bit of health is, you know, like discrete blocks in a way, you know?
exactly. No one's gonna be on exactly 1 HP.
Yeah. So that's probably as close to it as possible.
Oh, now he's jump pad stalling. Oh, but you read the dash. Oh, and he actually gets it.
He actually,
Vision
yeah.
Worms.
So he got the dash there, and then I missed that one. And then he tracks me with tweeters, and he hits like that was the best sequence that he's probably done so far. I think. But
Ooh.
yeah, he did like everything in that very well. And then this one, it's like yeah, a lot of the time, like even with like Jambo or like the really top frogs, when you see one frog dash, a lot of the time you'll also dash because if you think it's close, latency can sometimes mean it'll
Mm-hmm.
hit you. So like you want to err on the side of, oh, it'll probably hit me if I dash as well. You know, worst case scenario, it's even. You know,
Right,
so
right. I notice they're like
yeah,
always dashing like into each other. Do you ever think about like dashing in an opposite direction when they dash? Oh,
it happens rarely. Yeah, I had nothing I could do at that point. Oh, I think I also just messed up with the jump, but I was stalling for time. Uh,
oh,
he's clawed it back to 9-9, by the way. I don't know if you noticed.
yeah,
It was like
they're even.
9-4 at some point. Then he got like 5 points in a row. So he
Let's
definitely,
see. All the tweeters might get it.
yeah, one AA
Oh,
off
off the top.
yeah.
Well,
So
excellent showcase by you.
thanks. Maybe the next Frog 1v1 I'll be seated higher. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually like butthurt about
Darn.
it.
Who organized this? Darned it
Maybe more
depends. All right, our next.
Oh, I have the zip file. I can send it to you directly.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna move on to the next round one. We have. Am I looking at bracket correctly? Yes, I am.
You can do the other one, and I'll send you the one with Cole in it, and you'll have it by the
Yes.
time. Yeah.
Our next round one match is actually going to be Hala versus Love. Exciting,
Yeah.
exciting.
I have not seen Hollow play, so I'm very excited to see how he does here.
All right. I think a lot of people.
Number 3, so the expectations are pretty high for him.
I mean, a lot of people agree he's the best NA player. And I think for a lot of the teams he's on, he's typically on the Frog.
Yeah, he's definitely pretty good based on what I saw how he handled the tweeters in that engagement.
I think, Love's warmed up from the Yoolip 1v1, so...
Yeah. This is the first Cyber Frog skin we're seeing also.
Ooh, that's actually my personal favorite Frog skin.
Couple swimmers. I think I'm the only pimpy G I've seen. I mean, I've tried to change it, but like it always just messes a tiny bit with my muscle memory. Like it doesn't feel
Really?
right. Because I do it so often that like I don't know, like it just messes with you. You know, sometimes little things.
Yeah, your color matters, right? Yeah, skin
Yeah, that was
matters.
really good engagement by Love though. She did like almost this whole health bar just with NATO. Ooh, that's gonna make things hard. That was really good by her though, trying to just go for the situation where Paul is forced to dash to not get hammer pants to death. And then yeah. It means that like he'll never be able to land the hammer pants damage basically.
And then there's auto tracking here, yep.
There's a lot of like little skills that each individually like comprise your like they have those stacked hexagons for like different specialties, like
Right. Yeah, where do you spec in?
If that was like a thing in Frog, one of them, I think also one that I probably spec into is like hitting the auto attacks. So as you're just like randomly in the air, tracking to hit every Frog auto attack you can, and knowing how to kite in situations like if you're moving backwards, you can hit the auto attack while they don't. So there's naturally a small advantage in neutral to the party that's backing up.
Yeah. I do notice there's no range upgrade.
There isn't, even though every Frog goes it. That is one of the many weird build things that it's just something you have to learn in this format, I guess.
We're not used to it being so short.
Yeah. Pressuring Love. There's no many places to escape. If you have NATO, you can basically bounce. I think like I'm not sure if 3 bounces is possible, but you can bounce at least twice on the bouncer to basically like stay over it, which is a place where Frog cannot easily dash you.
Right.
If you dash straight down, like they can die, so it's hard for them. Like it's kind of a safe spot, but
okay.
Each of them hitting the tweeters.
Yeah, this is an even stock.
Yeah.
Oh, Love missing the jump pad.
That is brutal. Yeah, that was a very funny one.
Have a laugh. Good sportsmanship.
Momentum carried over plus the stun. Yeah, pretty funny. All in Love were teammates.
That is true. Yeah. It's all in good fun.
Yeah.
Oh. Getting a little scared every time she dashes towards leads now. And this one
They're
should.
both really low. It's almost a shame that you can't see both players.
Oh, dash off
Oh,
stage.
a great. That's maybe the only time I've ever seen that happen. Yeah, that's kind of that was so good. Hala, he had like 1 frame to dash. Like he did he jumped for 1 frame and then dashed to like not get it there. That's pretty sick. I mean, like that's the kind of thing where it's mostly just that's not reaction speed. It's like coincidence plus reaction
Right,
speed.
right,
So
right. You know, luck goes a long way in everything.
yeah,
That was game
strong
one.
showing from Hala. He's definitely no slouch.
No slouch.
I'm excited to
Nonce.
play against some of these other players. I've played Jambo before, but I have not actually played against Cole or Hall in a very long time, I don't think.
Ooh.
In the Frog
Yeah,
1v1s.
we love it when tournaments bring people from different time zones together. Oh, game two. Now, do you think the clocks upgrade, the duration on Frog would be fun in this game mode?
It has a unique interaction with tweeters in that you can press the button to manually cancel the NATO. Uh, oh, damn, that's brutal. Yeah, that's
Unfortunate.
why the bouncers are very kind of safe place to be as Frog if you're trying to stall for time.
Mm-hmm.
People really want to avoid letting that happen. So
Big pressure coming out. He has not let Love have middle stage at all.
oh, for sure. This two.
And this is.
Uh,
Yeah. Just cleaning it up.
yeah. 3-0, but it's taken a lot longer for some of these skills to happen. As people get better at Frog, it tends to be that the game slows down a little bit. You realize that you mostly play based on cooldowns.
Mm-hmm.
When the symmetry is broken, that's when the interesting decision making happens. But Love is doing some strange dashes, but again, the latency is such that for us, it's probably a little bit different than what it looks like for
Yeah.
players.
Love to see the replay from her point of view there. And folks, that is why you never NATO first. You get it
Yeah,
canceled immediately.
yeah. If Frog 1v1s were a university course, that would be like Frog, 100.
Before the basics even.
Yes, it's a prereq for yeah.
Oh no. Me when I don't have all my knots credits to take Frog 101.
Oh. Oh.
Surprisingly, Frog, despite being like a high skill ceiling character, he's fairly easy to pick up and just play.
Nice. Yeah, I love picking up a kill. Keeping it
Keeping
trying to
it
avoid
real.
a Frankie situation or an almost Frankie situation.
We can't keep dogging on Frankly like this. So we gotta.
No. I mean, I think it more goes to show just how good Jambo is. Like Jambo, I think is he's really good.
Yes, yes. I would agree.
At the frog, at the frog. I've always said that.
He's got such good voice lines too.
Yeah, pick up frog. I mean, there is definitely a very high skill ceiling to a lot of aspects of his kit, but it's really, really fun and rewarding once you
Yeah.
get them down pat.
Like even casually playing him, like you could feel it.
Everyone should play frog. Everyone should have a
Yeah.
good frog, in my opinion. It's just too
Everyone.
fun. Yeah.
Alright, I gotta bust out the training mode now after this.
Oh yeah. I'm always down to for frog lessons.
Ooh. Going for 300 Benz bucks per lesson.
300 bends. Oh my god! Imagine how early I could retire off of that.
Oh. Ooh, dashes off stage but holds his jump to keep the stock.
That's a classic move. Like today was actually the first time I'd ever done that successfully. I would die occasionally to going off map, but I think that that's like a small adaptation. You want to jump before you dash at jumper so
Mhm.
that you don't you get the chance to jump before you hit the death zone basically. So
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay, okay. Noted.
I sent you the well, I sent it to the same folder as every other replay was in.
Okay.
Children Cole games. I did that a second ago, so you should see them.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that is the only other round one. We'll be right back with that.
One more game in round one, but we've got so far Hala, me, and Jambo moving on.
Okay, I do
And
see.
either Cole or Children. It's gonna be close.
Take your bets, chat. What do you guys think? Hole or Sheldon?
I mean, Children with his damage calculation, it's kind of hard to no one calculates quite like he does.
Right. I mean, we say it as a joke, but it's a valid skill. Knowing how much damage you can do, or you have to like
Oh
disengage,
yeah.
like managing your health.
Having these like skills in your bones. It's crazy what like 10,000 hours does to you in this game.
Yeah, it's over 9,000.
If I ever hit 5-digit hours in knots, I need someone to take me out behind the woodshed and put a bullet through my head.
Oh,
I mean that politely to anyone who has over 10k hours, by the way. No shade, but holy. I think Game is Broken still has the most hours ever, at like
really?
20,000 or something. But it's always hard to
Interesting.
tell how many of those were AFK versus not.
That's fair, yeah.
I mean, I know you like to farm hours played in a certain game, so
Yeah. I do have a reputation that precedes me on that.
uh,
I mean, I haven't hit 5K hours in knots yet, and honestly, I feel like I didn't feel like good at the game until like 4,000 hours in. I was playing casually for a lot of it.
I mean, you'd be shocked how quickly you can improve when you like dip your toe into the competitive scene. Like Sheldon only started playing scrims like 6 months ago, or like
Hmm.
3 or 4 months ago. Even I forgot how long it's been at this point. Frankie
Yeah.
also joined around the same time. I mean, Ak, I think especially is like a story of like he played on console. I guess I don't think he ever played much on PC, and then
Yeah.
within a couple of months, he's playing like at the level of top players. So,
So yeah, anyone can improve.
oh, for sure.
Everyone can. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Uh,
Yep. Almost done
Veteran
getting those
Cole.
replays. Cole is famous for his skills inside the game, but his skills at zipping up files and sending them leave a little bit to be desired. Yesterday there was a similar issue, but thankfully Shaldron stepped up. So you gotta give him props for that.
Okay. This is. Okay. We will be right back in a moment.
Okay.
All right, we are back, and we have this time the return of Mr. Owl versus Yambo.
Yeah, I was hoping that it would be me and Jambo in the finals and not facing each other in the semis. Because for one, I kind of looked forward to getting to play against Cole and Hall as Frog, because I haven't gotten to
Hmm.
do that very much. But yeah,
Looks like you're keeping it real. About to take the first stock.
yeah, we both like the stuff that was going through my head during this a lot was, damn, we both suck. Like we're missing way too much. Like in that
Oh,
first game, Jambo was missing more than he usually does against me. Here, he was missing more than he usually does against me, and I was just missing him also. Like
we'll
we were
see.
just doing crazy
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, short hop. That was like maybe a good play by me. Honestly, I can't
Let's
tell.
see. Chasing with NATO. Now you're stalling, and he hits
Yeah,
that.
Jambo gets it back. Yeah, you kind of have to just intuit when dash will come back because you can't see the cooldowns right now. But
Right.
Jambo did a really good job tracking with the initial hits of that. Then he misses that dash somehow. One of these early ones was, I remember there were three deaths where it
Oh,
felt like, yeah. You
what
see,
am I spacing?
he was covering that. If I had just hit like more, like if I hit the bouncer, I would have been fine because Jambo didn't even like go off stage at all. So that was just like a real bad unforced error.
Ooh, very ballsy. You've been playing off stage a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you kind
Ooh.
of have to play off stage when like you are like your back's against the wall. Like they're gonna have dash before you do, and it's like kind of sudden death. You
Hmm.
kind of have to play for time. A
Let's
lot of it
see.
is just like us positioning, looking for angles where it might be possible for us to get like a dash for one person that the other one doesn't, but it's kind of hard. See, that was
Okay.
one of those examples of tweeters hitting me, but it not hitting him, where I'm
Right.
like yeah, Frankie talked about that. I'm I can only assume that he suffers for the latency as much as I do, but it is
That's
sometimes
a little
annoying.
annoying, yeah.
Yeah,
And you're keeping it
I got
real.
that worms off. He missed that worms, and now it's like sudden death again. And I got that, but now it's like it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Like he
he's
has
dash again, yep.
yeah. So that was one of the laggy ones where on my screen didn't hit me, but it happens in every game of knots,
More
so people are
Jambo
feeling.
slander.
Yeah, and I dropped down and his hits me and mine doesn't, but that one is more understandable.
Oh,
That was one of Jambo's best plays, I think, this entire set, where he
yeah.
tracked me my angle, doing it like a split second after to like get me with the lingering box
Right, of hammer
hammer
pants.
pants. Yeah.
Really sick. You see. Okay. Oh, he's got to be aggressive here. Now to have NATO.
Mhm.
Oh, he tried to do the tracking dash again, and he dashes you off stage.
Yeah, that's a lot of these are very entertaining. Like
Yeah, dude.
I had a good start, but now it's just a little bit too many errors on my part for sure. It's like, yeah, that was a
Oh,
that's one of the ones that he's like got me with the most consistently. Like that's when I have to
ooh, we're
do
having
my
a bit
work.
of a Mexican standoff there.
Yeah, and then we trade the kills. Like he missed AAs, but I couldn't get it without dying for it. You see like the
Ooh,
little bug where like if two people die at
right,
the same
right.
time, there's like two respawns. So.
I mean, the trades are in his favor because that just makes him closer to reaching 10. So
Mhm.
I think he's okay with every trade at this point.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, ballsy. He's tracking again. Ooh, he might actually come on top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, here we go. Jambo, I've seen, has done the most ADing out of all the frog players here.
He does it a lot, yeah. Like there's a moment later where he misses a dash and he spins in a circle a few times to vent his like to express his frustration. Yeah. Also,
Ooh.
like even if you do manage to get an angle where you get the dash but the other person doesn't, it doesn't matter unless you also manage to like avoid the dash they do after. That was yeah,
Health
that's what
difference.
happens when yeah, the health difference of one auto attack, yeah. Every health point matters a lot.
Yeah, yeah. why you guys are so frugal, not frugal, but like precise with the ninja worms. You don't want to let it off too early. Just make sure it
Yeah,
hits.
Ninja Worms represents a pretty decent chunk of damage.
Yeah. I'd say it's also one of the other like most skillful things about Frog, or any character that has that kind of upgrade. HC bomb, graffiti artist, etc.
Yeah, it hitting all your auto attacks adds just so much damage to you. Like when you land all your auto attacks, you'd be shocked how much like deadlift or like any character does. It's maximizing that is like deceptively important.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, successful stall.
Yeah, and then
Ooh.
Jumbo does that. Like he's so good at he stalled it well enough that it was just like
Yeah.
it's just fucked at that point. You know, like now I have to hope that yeah,
Ooh,
and then he goes again for that read. Like I have to always anticipate that. It's
hard reads.
one of the only places where he does that. I don't like react for some reason. So
Jambo not really known for going for hard reads in his play.
yeah, I mean, I think it's just how you adapt. Even if it's not how you usually play.
Yeah.
By the time you play like 100 Frog 1v1s, that was a risky one where I think I nadoed, even though there was like a split second that it was still going when Jam had his dash back up. And then
Oh,
he reads where I was going too. Like I always am very predictable with me going upwards instead of downwards. I have to mix that up. I'm noticing that's very predictable.
I think you do mix it up for game 2, I believe. So let's get into that.
Yeah, he was also the host for that game. That was actually the first time that he's ever been like red and I'm on blue. Usually it's like me on the left side, which
Mhm.
you know it's silly, but it messes a tiny bit with your muscle memory.
Right.
Uh,
You know, the classic FCG thing of now do it left, facing left.
yeah, this is the same game again, right?
Is it? I
I
believe
think
so.
this is.
Nope, you're blue this time.
Oh, I was. Wait, red is on the. Okay, I'm silly then. Okay.
I mean, you're rocking your pimpy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I would be curious about. I mean, the damage numbers are gonna look pretty similar, right? Like, or they're gonna be like proportionate to the kills and deaths most of the time, you know.
Mhm.
So
We have not been checking the damage stats after each game.
I don't think it's particularly like representative of anything. Yeah, and he gets that off, and then I missed that shot. So now it becomes I literally have
Ooh,
like even that like him being at that threshold. It's the worst threshold to be at because like a if he stays in the air,
right.
he can basically like make it so that I have to hit him with only the dash and not the hammer pants, and he'll live on that, you know?
Yeah. I see all players faking the side jumpers, but never faking jumping the middle jumpers. Wonder what the psychology behind that is.
Well, I don't think you can fake it as easily because when you cancel your momentum, you do it by jumping. Because those middle jumpers send you more vertically, you
Hmm.
canceling the momentum on that, like, it barely affects it, you know?
Have we tested to see if Frog could fit in between the two middle jumpers there?
He looks pretty agile, this guy, pretty thin.
Yeah. Maybe you could.
But uh, I I've never. I mean, I don't. I probably have hit like double ninja worms, but it's not the most relevant thing. Usually, the ninja worms happens as the players play footsies in between the cooldowns of the other things. So yeah, that time hammer pants hit, but not the actual main dash.
Ah. He's looking to close this stock. Ooh, failed the read that he's been pretty consistent at hitting. Now we're stalling, and he gets it.
Yeah, it's like I've noticed every time I play against Jambo, the only times I ever tend to be like leading is early on, which I mean that might just be like he adjusts to me better than I adjust to him, which makes sense. He has like
Right.
more than triple my hours. Ugh.
Ooh.
Yeah, again, like almost every single time, it's that same thing. I'm noticing now, like watching this back, just how consistently like that ends up being the issue.
Mm.
So
I mean, you're keeping it here. He's got to work for it. You're starting to react to it. Oh, you can turn here. Oh,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've seen his opportunities. I just have to practice more, you know? Like, I just gotta be more consistent. Like, my reaction time and my accuracy with the auto attacks is just as good as any of these people, but Jambo's just a little more consistent with NATOs. He's more consistent with, like, being able to stall out these,
right.
situations, and he messes up just a little bit less frequently, so all those things just
Do
gotta
you
be...
have you ever thought during the games considered not giving the respect stall for cooldowns? Like there were a couple of times where you and Jambo just stopped, just like both of you to get your cooldowns.
A lot of the time, like when you're in just neutral, you just know that nothing that interesting is going to happen until the next engagement, or you don't want the health to be low enough that it's decided by a single dash. Like you need
Hmm.
to do like a little bit more afterwards, because if you get into each
Like
other's
here,
faces,
yeah.
this was one where I just like Jambo stalled it so well. Like I knew that he'd have his shit back by this point. So,
Oh.
and
Oh.
then I managed to win it in the end, but yeah, like that was...
You're making him work for it. Okay. Touching frog tips yet again. Oh, the tweeter's missed there. That's the deciding. Actually, wow, that traded.
Yeah, that's another one of the things of like tweeters on death is it feels a little inconsistent. I'm sure it's hard to tell, honestly.
Ooh.
Oh,
Dashing into the jumper to get bounced back out. Very, very safe play. Wow, that missed. Jambo gonna close this one. Use dash again.
yeah, he's leading by two, but then
Oh!
that was a pretty sick one.
That
Like,
was really close.
yeah.
Holy. You very much closed the gap. Only one down.
Yeah, it's like the gap. It's not massive. It's closer this game. It feels like than it was the first one, but again, like both me and him are being less accurate than we usually are. So it's a little bit of like honestly, it's a bit of an off day for Jambo, to be honest. Like,
Hmm. Yeah, you gotta make up for the Jambo slander earlier.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
he
got me on
gets
the
this
ropes
one.
though. Yeah, yeah, auto attacks would be enough to finish that.
Do you think this matchup would go different if we had Thornfish in the build?
A little bit. You definitely see a little bit more like attempts to get in close, just because like the DPS for that would be a lot higher.
Mm-hmm.
So I imagine you see a lot more of like using NATO to get within melee range.
Okay. I mean, more damage is more damage, right?
Mhm.
On game point, match point, even for Jambo.
Mhm.
Take another shot, man. He hit you with that.
Yeah, yeah, that one. It's being able to win the exchanges of NATO is like so important. Yeah,
Okay. Look,
and it's
you're looking
hard.
to close it.
It hit. We both hit each other. Like it's kind of a cinematic way to end it, right? Like the nuke. It's a massive fireball.
Yeah, dude. The orb. See it over
Yeah.
there. That's pretty sick.
Mhm.
Well, we have more games for y'all. Y'all. Let us see what we have. Let me peer into my box. Let us see. Ooh, we are pondering. All right, I think we're actually due to some time issues. We're gonna move on to the grand finals.
Yes, I think that's a good call, honestly.
All right. And we haven't seen him today yet, but Grand Finals is actually going to be Jambo versus Cole. That's the winner of the Scoldier 1v1 tournament the other day. Also a frog aficionado. All right.
I'm very excited to see Cole play Frog. Like it's been a mystery to me. I'm curious how big of a gap there is between the two of them.
All right. It's Jambo and Cole in Grand Finals yet again. Again, arguably some of the two best players of the game.
I mean, I think every single person has both of them in their top 5. They are my number 1 and 2, I think.
Ooh, okay. I'd say top 5 for sure as well. Oh, and they both do the
Yeah,
Mexican standoff
Cole
thing.
barely hits it. And like again, it's weird. Like I think this I don't know from whose perspective this replay is, but I would imagine Jambo because that did like a little bit like weird for Jambo to get hit by that. So
Whoop. A little friendly banter going on. Via taunts. They really do just Mexican standoff for the cooldowns. Literally your game and so far this one is the only time we've ever seen it.
mhm.
Clean tracking. A little bit of a run around. Dash again. Cole? Early on in the game, he's done a very good job keeping mid.
Yeah, it's I'm honestly a little surprised that he's started this with like a 3-0 lead. Uh I wonder how long it takes for each of them to adjust from their last opponent to the next one, you know? Like
Right.
every frog has a pretty different playstyle actually. Like there's a lot of room for like players to play differently.
Right.
I'm not sure how obvious that is, like from the outside, but yeah, Jambo quickly evens it up a little bit to make it 3 to
Ooh,
2.
double miss dash here. Now they're gonna stall. No, they're not stalling this time. And they're
I
stalling.
wouldn't. Yeah, I mean it's kind of like not much is gonna happen until the next dash. It can be weird because if you how should I put this? Like when you dash each other, usually one person still does it first. So if you stay really close to each other, then
Right.
the
There's
person who
that
did it
tiny
can
window.
still.
Yeah. Bunch really wants to see the damage numbers.
Mhm,
You really. All right. We'll we haven't seen Cole today. We could follow him a little bit.
mhm.
And we're more stalling. Ooh. The auto attack difference coming into play here.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, but the health differential is such that even just like Ninja Worms will be enough for Jambo.
Ooh, a very aggressive dash. Cole getting punished for it.
Jambo, like every time I've ever played against him, he gets better as he plays. So I would be surprised if he starts to do better as he plays here too.
Mhm. I mean, 2 kills down is actually not that high of a hill.
Very big health differential and another exchange, and yeah, at this point I would be surprised if Cole didn't just give up. I mean,
Well,
I wouldn't actually like.
he's a
He's
fighter.
making him work. Yeah, and then that tends to be the one thing you can guarantee is after the exchange, if they're gonna die to an auto attack and they have to run from you, eventually you will be able to catch them.
Right. Oh, opting to stall in the corner. Canceling the NATO stall there. Now same thing on the other side. Ooh. Here we go again. Oh, the missed dash. This could be... Yep. Oh, you can tell these two are having fun with it. Oh, the trade.
another exchange of natives to trade.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're up by one,
Yeah,
like it's
you'll take it.
you're happy with the trade basically. It's like when you're heading chess, it gets you closer to lethal, I guess, like being at
Right.
9 kills. And that,
Yes.
yeah. I don't think anyone plays that well. Like, I don't think anyone plays better, I should say, when they're about to lose. Well, maybe that's just not true at all. Maybe some people are. Like,
S-
I would rather trade if I was ahead, you
yeah.
know?
I don't
Like
want.
for
I don't
me,
need the unnecessary pressure.
yeah, like I'd rather be like 9 versus 8 than like, leading by one at any other score. So
Right. Right. Ooh, that could be bait. We'll see what Cole's trying to do here. Oh, okay. He knows to hold his jump. And now we're scrapping. Oh, the Jambo consistent with those sideways dashes off the jumper.
yeah, that it's catching Cole out too. Like I think that's Jambo's secret. Like I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna be paying a lot of attention to that specific
Hmm.
scenario.
So this kind of could kind of like emulate like playing on Serona, right? With all the jumpers. This is good practice for it, I think.
It is relevant. Like the jump pads on this map, they remind me a bit of the Sorona jump pads, some of them. Like the ones that are between the top and bottom turrets.
Right, right.
I think the angle's pretty
And
similar.
and that's where Jambo's getting most of those sideways dashes.
Yeah, Jumbo hits the worms, hits the dash, hits the worms again, and now
Yep,
Cole is looking to get as much damage possible on his cooldowns,
yep.
but
He has Jambo's
Jumbo
dash
stalls for
again.
time and makes it hard for him. Yeah, that's Cole
He's
stalling successfully with that.
yeah.
But then
Jambo
he
just taking the
eventually,
safe route here. He knows he's got this one. Yeah. And then it's a game point for Jambo. One more.
it's really close. Yeah.
Oh, oh, oh. The Ninja Worm's hitting. Oh, yeah, it was the auto attack exchange.
Auto attack, a
Yep.
classic.
That one going in favor of Jambo. Oh, well. Very, very, very exciting. On to game number. Ooh, I lost track of what game that was. That was game number one. Wow, that felt like it was going longer than some of the other ones.
I mean, it definitely went longer because the score was close and the players are very patient. They're never like trying to rush things. They're taking as
Right,
much
right.
time as is needed.
They're stalling us for as long as possible. Alright, game number two. Jambo up one. We'll see how Cole adapts further. Get on the board. Ooh. Okay, oh, okay.
Oh, one auto
Odd.
attack up, but Jamba misses it.
Oh, and he
Oh
hits
my
the
god,
dash
Cole
for
picks
it.
it up. That
Catching
is
Jambo with his own trick.
yeah. That maybe that's the difference. Like Cole adapted quickly enough to start to catch Jamba with that very same
Hmm.
trick. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, patience really showing. You can cut the silence with a butter knife.
Hmm. This is it's gonna be
So
a close one.
let's go from Jambo's point of view this time. Both hitting pretty even. Oh, one for the read. Gonna get punished for it.
Hopping in.
Hop in it.
They track each other through midair with the native the whole time that happens. Like it's Everything they do is clean. All the reaction times are fast enough to respond to like anything but like the weirdest dashes.
Mm-hmm.
Like the better you get at this format, the more minor of a mistake it takes to like squeeze out an advantage. Like that's how it
Oh,
tends to. Oh my god!
oh, 21
Yeah,
HP. Who
there.
gets the auto
Yeah,
first? And Cole does.
one.
Wow, what a stock.
Yeah, Bones definitely has the momentum from that. That was a crazy kill. The
Oh,
instantaneous tweeters into left click into dash combo, like
oh
that
man.
is so fucking good.
He's keeping that momentum. All right, Jambo with dash again. Let's see him make a play with that. Ooh, yep. You see Cole baiting a lot at jumper here though. These tiny dashes, a lot more than any other player I've seen today.
Yeah, he's messing with the jump height to try to throw Jambo off the game predictably. Like it's tricky. Like if you dash right at
Oh,
someone, a lot of the time you can miss, but if you lead it, then they can like if they trip you up, if they go for a fake out, it actually
right,
hits you.
right.
So
Very much the mental kicking in. I'm croaking over here. Okay, yep. Hit with the full duration. Very aggressive dash from Jambo there. And immediately punished. He goes for it again.
again.
Maybe their patience is running thin.
Yeah, how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Type
Ooh,
of beat.
yeah.
They're
Okay.
exchanging like, oh, that was a situation where Cole missed one of his. Okay, then the waiting. Oh,
Okay, yep.
Jambo gets a good. Oh,
Yep.
very clean. Okay.
Aggressive NATO to clean up.
A lot of the time, it's just the difference between like one or two of these missed auto attacks. Like that's all it
Yep.
takes to
Like Cole's
eke
up
out a little
one
bit.
now here.
Like, we've seen with many kills today that just the difference between like being 2 and 3 auto attacks from death is all you need because you get in their face and you
Mm-hmm.
exchange it, you hit every shot. There's nothing they can do.
Very, very precise here. Oh, he's faking out jumper again and doesn't work out this time. I'm croaking over here. Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh.
started off with some definitely like
Oh, opts
that
for
was
the trade.
that is very good by him. In that situation, it was like that was the best thing he could have gone for, and that was
Yeah.
very good by him to like recognize that he could just drop in front of him, and then it was nothing that Cole could do to avoid dying at that point.
Oh, another one-hit situation. Jambo making the first move jumping in. And he cleans it up. Oh. Guess the tweeters hit. Dude, Jambo running away with game number 2.
A very commanding lead so far, but hey, I had a lead of 9-4 and I let it get to 9-9, so never say never.
Right,
A lot of the
right.
time when you're just one kill from winning, that's when you can make a
The
lot
most
more
mistakes.
mistakes.
Yeah.
Don't
Don't let
let
the
them get
pressure
to you.
get to you.
Yeah.
See. Okay, they hit everything. Cole is up in health. Oh, another one-hit situation. Very ballsy for Jambo to be making the first move in those. Now they're both on one-hit situations. Oh, but the
That was
stun from the second
extremely
dash.
clean.
Ooh. Props. Game number
Very solid.
3.
And so, remind the audience at home what the score is now going into Game 3 for this set.
So it is now 1-1 for this. And this is a best of 5, so each contender will need 3 wins to take it home.
So we're seeing at least 2 more games.
Exactly. All right. Here we go. Game number 3. Okay, they're taking it. They're slowing it down here. You'd think they'd be done feeling each other out by now, but it looks like they still want to.
I mean, the start of a game is like a good opportunity to like basically no matter what, when it's 0-0, people are gonna be a little bit more willing to try out funky things. Once you
Like
are
that.
yeah, like once you are winning or losing, your willingness to like go for unorthodox stuff changes a lot.
Hmm. Okay. Ooh, missing the horizontal. Just one auto attack for Cole to secure this stock.
Too.
Ooh.
That's why damage calculation is so important. Sheldon saw you do that. You're moving down that tier list, buddy.
Oh
Damage
boy.
calculation. Is,
I don't remember who Shelter put higher on his tier list. Okay, yep. Jump head dash. Oh, they're going across the map for this one. Around the world.
hopping
Okay.
in, hopping in.
Yeah, they're
Pretty slow
hopping.
start so far. 2 minutes in and only 3 deaths. The first game
Yeah.
was like what 6 minutes to get to around
Yeah.
18, so it's a little slower than even the first ones are. I think both players are slowing down, realizing that like they make more mistakes the faster they play. But it's just causing the pace to just get a little slower as we go.
Oh yeah. I'm like such a cool character like Froggy. Like the itch to always go in is there, right?
Mhm, mhm.
So I just want a style.
It's hard to hold yourself back. Frog is a character that punishes.
It's weird because he like rewards aggressive play, but also could get like punished the hardest by it. Okay, Cole
He's
taking the
most
lead.
vulnerable right after dashing. The thing about scrims is like you have to go in and trust that your teammates can save you. Because after you've used dash, you're pretty vulnerable. Like boots helps you get out of a tight spot, but yeah.
Sometimes speed NATO isn't enough, right? Okay, cooldown waiting. Oh, okay, missed dash. Cole can make something out of this. He goes for it, and yeah, clean. He really did say YOLO on that one. For those who know.
Yeah, he changed his name from Yellow to Cole. Not a lot of, I mean, successful rebrand, you know, I
Yeah,
guess.
successful
Yellow's a little
rebound.
dated, perhaps, as a term.
It was more of a product of its time for sure.
Exactly.
Oh, both question marking that one. It was definitely a funny interaction for sure.
Yeah. This game, you never quite, you know, no matter how much you play, there's always new interactions that surprise
Oh,
you.
yep. 10 years with no updates, still finding something new.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we have some neutral game. Ooh, Cole not having an Ninja Worms here, that's a difference maker.
Hmm.
Okay, so far they're just trading dashes.
One good dash deserves another.
Oh, but Jamble's up on life. Let's see. Oh! Not punished for missing that dash. This one's gonna be really close. Oh,
This is yeah, quite the nail biter.
anticipation. I'm at a loss for words. Okay.
I mean, yeah, low key, like it's sometimes hard to fill like 3 hours of time. Like there's a lot of intricacies to this. Like I know that better than most with the Frog 1v1s. There's
Hmm.
a lot of good plays here. A lot of it's also just like the
I'm waiting.
same handful of scenarios because like there's only so many variations you can have on this map, right?
Right.
Like this, I don't think it would have been determined like who the best frog is, even though mechanically like it's pretty relevant. It's the ability to like make the calls in like a team play scenario that really determines it, in my opinion. Like
Hmm.
you have to have the oh wow, that was a
Dumped
catch, right?
himself.
That was pretty hilarious. Yeah, like a lot of the time in scrims, you're expected to dive into 3 enemies, knowing that if your teammates don't follow up within like a second, you are just dead and
Hmm.
feeding, right? You have to
Right.
have that kind of trust, that knowledge of when the fight is good, when the fight can be turned, the ability to like land when you're chasing in all kinds of scenarios. It's but these are some damn good kills. They are 7-7.
Ooh.
I really do want to play Cole now though, because like I'm curious, like if I'll have an easier or harder time than I do against Jambo.
Yeah. Their individuality is definitely like shown in these games.
Oh, for sure. There's like little differences in how they like to. Yeah, exactly. Jambo went for it again. Cole adapted. Like Cole just like adapted to that a lot faster than I did. I just wasn't even noticing that it was like continuously that situation I was finding myself in.
Ooh, aggressive dash gets punished for it.
Oh, he ran it into. Cole jumps into it at the very end. That is so good.
Two more for Jammo to take this game. Ooh. Looks like this one might go to Cole. Yep. Ooh, ooh. Bait jumper.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
critical
Yeah.
miss. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's actually just like a clean. Those exchanges are
Ooh.
pretty rare. We've seen less and less of them as the series has continued, I think.
Cole waited a little too long for that NATO for Dash to be back up on Jambo's end. Ooh, baits a dash. Can you do something with that? Oh, he tries to go for the read. Oh, they're just baiting each other out at this point from one side of the map to the other.
Mhm.
Oh, Jambo with his
Clean
signature.
dash and body blocking to land more auto attacks. That is, I've never thought about that angle for it.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
Jambo taking game number 3.
Yeah. I don't know if Cole knows that there's one more to play because he did say grats,
Congrats
but
in the chat. Or I have it in the wrong order, but we'll just assume.
yeah,
We
yeah.
do have another game coming up. We'll see if Jambo take this one.
It's sudden death now, so if Jambo wins this one, he wins the whole shebang. If Cole wins, he takes it to game 5.
Let us see.
Yeah, Jambo has been looking better. Oh, that was such. Oh God,
Out the gate.
Jambo is on fire. Jambo's at the top of his game now. Maybe he was like rusty before when he was playing me and missing some shit. That was unbelievably clean.
Oof. All right, and we're
Holy,
back. Explosive start, but we're back to slowing it down.
yeah. Jambo interrupts the. Nice, nice. Cole is
Okay,
still
he should have
ahead.
dash
Like
again.
it's low enough that he's getting him. Yeah, at this point, Jambo dies to a Ninja Worm's auto attack, but not.
Oop,
Yeah,
oh, hopping needle to trade.
very. That is very smart of him to pop it right before the exchange. Like,
Yep.
Jambo always knows when to go for the trade when his like back is against the wall like that.
Okay, miss dash, use needle reposition, and Cole
Yeah, he
punishes
still wants for as long
accordingly.
as possible, but yeah, Cole just was very, very clean with the punish.
Okay. He still has dash, but Cole will have his soon. Pretty convincing lead for this stock right now. We've reset to neutral. Ooh, cheeky. Now, Cole's the dash away from death. Stalling,
Yeah,
stalling.
the classic. Yeah, I think you can only do 2 bounces, if I'm not mistaken. 3 is just
Too
Nada doesn't
much.
last long enough for that. Clean tracking with
Yeah.
Jambo through the air there.
With duration, you get 4.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, let's see. Both in dash range of death. Okay. Oh,
Ooh, the missed dash from Jambo.
let's see. Stalling, stalling. Does he punish? And he does. I see Fudge in chat singing his MCR parody
Classic, classic.
with Frog. I wonder how he came
Wow.
up with that.
The mind of Fudge is known only to the mind of God.
Oh,
4-5. Okay, okay.
let's see. He goes and hits the
Ooh, a
tweeter.
clean
Significant.
tweeter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that could be
No,
the
I
difference maker.
yeah, I definitely agree. Cooldowns, like not having the cooldowns kind of makes it like I think if you click on the now you have the cooldowns because you're following like one perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry. I didn't notice when you started having that on.
Ooh,
Wow, that
evening it up.
yeah, that was a very clean exchange. The gap this game hasn't gone beyond like a difference of 2, I think. They've just been trading kills back and forth.
Yeah. Okay, Jambo taking the lead with that. Okay, okay. Auto attack trades. Ooh, that's an unexpected dash. He hasn't gone for that all game. Or this entire set.
Yeah, you see sometimes they just go for these things that they haven't done in a while because they know that the opponent's not expecting them.
Yeah, like why would you dash in the direction of the jump pad? You're already going that way.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I mean,
It's a little silly.
yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, Jampa wins his exchange of NATOs. He tends to be winning more of them than he's losing. It's
Oh,
there
ballsy
like
attempt.
oh very nice dash from Cole though. Oh
Okay.
yes, and just a couple of ticks from that will be enough. Like
Another explosive start here.
oh wow, I don't know if both of them got hit by the other one's tweeter or none of them did.
Both in dash range.
Ooh, they both dash.
Okay.
Both of them get their worms. Yeah, makes sense. Are they gonna dash it? Oh,
Okay,
that was good
okay.
by Jam. I like that. That was a good try by
Jambo might
him.
be looking for a trade here.
Yeah, when your opponents have fast enough reaction speeds, it's hard to hold.
Oh,
Cole lived at 43 HP. That was just like the
golly.
closest margin of like one tick of NATO or something like that. You know,
Yeah.
that is actually crazy.
Okay.
You can't get much more even than these guys. I mean,
Seven,
everyone
seven.
basically like you ask 100 people who's better between them, like get like pretty even split. There's
Yeah.
no clear consensus. Like even they say like if you ask them who do they think is better, they're like pretty even-handed. Like I think Cole before said he thinks Jambo's like a touch better, but there's so many different skills in knots that it's like hard to just yeah. It is funny when they just like sit there because I mean it's like what are you gonna do? Like walk forward? Because if you walk forward and the other person just walks backward and shoots you,
Right.
like, they
Like
get free damage on you.
the
So
space isn't as important like in the 1v1 as in some of the other mashups.
oh, for sure.
Okay. Oh, ooh, stairs. Oh, he gets the stun. Might be enough. Both in dash range of death. Oh, but he gets an Ninja Worms
Jambo.
first. Jambo, one
Sudden
kill
death
away from
now.
taking it all.
It's sudden death now. Let's see how they play differently. Pulsing Naruto into Froggy.
Sasuke!
Clean dash. Jambo went super high up screen. Cole caught him right when he landed. But
Okay,
Jambo's gonna have the dash back. Now it's a question of how long can Jambo stall. Okay. He
right.
stalled long enough that oh my god, Cole
Oh,
got that. Very
okay.
nice. 9-8 now.
He's still in it. Now,
Ooh,
now Jambo's just
Jambo
dashing out
misses
the
the
gate.
dash. Cole hits it back, yeah. He's just looking for one of these to go his way, because he only needs one of them to go his way, you know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
All of the time that Cole
Uh-oh.
keeps out the window.
Oh, no.
9-9. Exactly. Like when you start like thinking like, oh, there's just one thing away, that's when you can make the mistakes.
Okay. We can get a game 5 if Cole gets it. Ooh. Okay. They both have everything again. No, not really committing anything right now.
Both very even, both of them with worms. Jumbo hits the
Oh,
worm, goes into NATO, does good damage with it.
he has dash
Cole
back first.
didn't, yeah, Cole didn't pop NATO in response to that, which is interesting. An exchange of that,
Oh,
an exchange of auto attacks, and it's extremely even. Cole
yeah.
like one auto attack less health.
Oh, Jambo gets hit there. They're looking
Oh,
even.
if they traded.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god,
They're
what would have been happening
flying.
if they traded? I don't know.
Okay. They're looking roughly the same amount of health. Uh-oh. Not tough spot for Cole. That's crucial.
One auto attack is deadly. Jambo, I think, barely would survive one worm, so
Yep.
it's a small. And
Oh,
he fired the shot. I think Cole is just going for like trying to hit like a dash, but Jambo's gonna be so locked in.
yeah. It's tough to break this. Oh, trying to mix up the gameplay, mix up the rhythm.
He's just making him
Okay,
custom. Oh,
okay.
oh my
Use
god.
dash.
We
Oh,
don't. Who won? Click on both perspectives. Who actually won that?
yeah.
I,
Let's
I think
see.
it must be Jambo because they were both in NATO, so it was one tick of
Yeah,
NATO that.
Cole has lower health here. Well, if we look at the bracket,
That's the whole shebang.
that is. I was
Besides
only given
Jambo, only 4
yeah,
games.
I was only
That's
given
good.
4 games. That one goes to Jambo.
All right.
So
Congrats to Jambo
congrats
for
to
taking
Jambo.
the whole thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
congrats to all the people who played today.
Undisputed King of the Frogs.
Yeah.
King of the Frogs.
I I'm gonna go. I'll leave you to close out the stream, but thank you for having me on and
Oh, it's a pleasure
for watching
having you.
today.
Anytime. Time you
Until
can come.
next time. See ya.
Yep. Mwah, mwah. What a nice young man. All right. Well, there you have it. There you have it. Good games. Thanks for everyone for dropping by. I think it was a pretty fun event. Good. We saw some new faces today, which is always good. We love seeing new faces popping around and playing these things. We're definitely Ben's plans on doing a lot more of these sort of fun side events kind of deal. So expect those more in the future. Yeah, and if you haven't already, feel free to join the Discord, the Craypaws Discord, so you could interact with the community and have a hand in some of the voting for some of these events and just mingle and hang out and whatnot. It's always a good time. So I would recommend that. All right. Well, that has been the showcases from the Mesozoic to the Hood, King of the Frog. I'm croaking over here. What is the Lone Star 1v1? You gotta. That could happen next time. Join the Craypaws Discord. You're rematching Jambo with a salty runback? Oh, that'll be a fun one for sure. Let me actually throw in. Let me do this for y'all. So if you're not in the Discord, I will throw in an invite in the chat real quick. I will throw in an invite to the chat. There you go. Feel free to join that. Take part in some of the other things that go on the server. It's not Awesomenauts. They do some other like variety games on different days and whatnot, and you can always just ping for scrims if you really want to. And yeah. That concludes today's events. Thank you all so much for watching. Is there anyone we could possibly raid on Twitch? Just to keep the nodding going. No. Alright, it doesn't appear to be so. Alright, but that would be all for today. That was Owl earlier, and I'm Kaisi, and I bid you all adieu. Mwah.